In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And welcome to Planet 412. I am your host, Matt Empsch. And let me turn this light up a little bit here. How is everybody doing tonight? It's very red right now. So let me bring up the comments. Let's see who's here. Ford Suckle or Ford Suck LOL. Hello, BJ. How you doing? Stacy. Hey, what's up, Masochist Mouse? Glad that you made it. I am just moving the camera around a little bit right now and getting everything started. I'm excited about the show tonight. As you guys know, we have a really cool live stream set up for the evening. We are going to have, hey, El Martino, we're going to have you guys really involved, and I'm really excited about that. And again, as I'm fixing my light, so cut me some slack here. We're going to be reviewing clips on YouTube. I'm going to be getting up some of my more favorite shows like Slapped Ham and some of the other ones where they review clips of, supernatural things and UFOs and other things. And I'm really excited about doing it tonight. This is something I've been thinking about for a long time, and this will be really fun for tonight. So just getting started again, saying hi to everybody. Hey, Louise, how are you? Yes, all the way from across the pond. We got a lot of people with is it the Johnny Rogers? Is that what they call those flags? I believe it is. Just getting you guys up to speed on what's going on. There's going to be coming out soon a number of different videos. We're going to have a narration. We're going to have a regular video. I'm actually putting together a video as well. I kind of told you guys a little bit about my new channel, the one that kind of connects to Planet 412, and that's Planet 412 Multiverse. And there's nothing up on it. The video exists. The channel exists. I'm putting together the first one, and when I say there's going to be different stuff on that one, you see behind me, there's a lot of geek stuff behind me, superhero things, and that's something I'm very passionate about, is those movies and sci-fi, and I'm going to be doing all kinds of different things on there. And, as I get going, I'm going to start asking you guys to, start throwing at me some ideas for videos that I'm going to make. I'm sure I'll throw up some paranormal stuff once in a while, but that's what this channel is really about. I really want to do other things on there that interest me, and it'll be really fun. So, other than that, that's about it. Hey, Gareth, how are you? Michelle? Yes, I was right, Johnny Rogers. So just to give you guys an idea, I actually went this past week. Actually, it was Sunday night with David Wolf, who you guys know from Exposing the Strange. Him and I are going to be getting together and going, on destinations. BJ's going to go to a couple with us. Carol Ann might be going to one with us if that one works out. And we went back to the steel mill area down in Youngstown where I had my experience on Sunday. I'll be honest with you, and Stacy's here. She can attest. You know, all day Sunday I was kind of moody. I was had a nervous stomach all day. I didn't eat. I was nervous. I'll be honest. You know, she kept asking me, you know, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting so quiet? What's the matter? Why is your stomach upset? And you know, it was because we were going back there, and I hadn't been there in a long time. You know, and it's not just because of especially, you know, what happened. You know, just like we saw something with this shirt. You know, I lost two of my best friends because of that experience down there. And, you know, I have had some strange things happen over the past year and a half as well with that being coming to me in an out of body experience. And, you know, I just didn't know what to expect. So we went down there, it was after 6 o'clock, and we recorded some stuff, so there's going to be things that are going to be added on to David Wolf's his documentary that I'm in, and I'm going to be releasing some stuff, so you guys will be able to see some of that. So without further ado, we're going to move on, and I'm going to start sharing some of this stuff, and we're going to get going on it. So I hope you guys are all having a great night. So give me one sec here. And we're going to bring up Slapped Ham, guys. So what we're going to do is off of this video, which a lot of can't do.
The format of the homepage for the website Octave.com won't seem very odd to anyone who was using the internet
go to some
in its
of these
earlier days.
channels, and
The page
they
is
will
relatively plain. It contains an all-black
on
background
videos
and a
that
few
they
lines
have.
of white text linking to
So
other pages. The text is cryptic, and many believe that it might be a page for recruiting others into a cult. It was so concerning that authorities looked into the page but were unable to trace it. Many of the internet users who heard about the page were curious about the bizarre links that the page redirected to. It seemed to be filled with strange puzzles that other users were meant to crack. The site took users to crude drawings of pyramids, and others appeared to be Schrodinger's cat. However, the most tempting part of the mystery was a phone number. For a while, it seemed like the courage of the internet failed. Despite being part of one of the most prevalent unsolved internet mysteries, no one reported calling the number. That is, until the date referenced in the site, October 28, 2011, came and went without incident. The website never changed, keeping the same mysteries it had always held. Disappointed by the anticlimactic turn of events, some followers of this mystery finally made calls to the phone number listed on the site. Their reports were terrifying. Many reported hearing a long silence followed by muffled voices or heavy breathing. At least one person claimed to have heard a heavy object being dragged across a floor. Some said that the things they heard were so disturbing that they couldn't bring themselves to repeat them. Eventually, the website disappeared from the internet without explanation. Some users believe that the government shut down the page, perhaps to protect the users from whatever horrifying things had been on the other end of the phone line.
so that one wasn't
When
that
people think of mysterious artifacts involving Jesus Christ,
that
the first
wasn't
thing that
too
often comes
great
to mind
on
is the Shroud
the
of
one
Turin.
that I
But
want to
Christian
go
history tells
over.
of another
So I'm going to
miraculous
move
artifact
ahead
bearing
on
the mark
these.
of Christ, the linen veil of Veronica.
You guys give me a second here. I want to bring it up to one of the areas that I watched earlier. So what I'm doing, guys, is I'm just going backwards to the right video
I'm
that
Alan, and this
I
is Slow
wanted to
Ham.
go over
You're
with you
about to see
guys.
some
So
seriously
here we
scary
go.
video clips.
I
So hit that
apologize.
subscribe
I
button
had
and
the
get ready
wrong
for more
one.
creepy content, just like this.
TikTok user Shireenan3, known for sharing wholesome family content and life updates, has left her followers unsettled with a recent post that took an unexpected and chilling turn. Shireen, a mother, recounted that she was sleeping one night when she heard persistent knocking sounds coming from the walls of her house. Initially dismissing it as nothing unusual, she soon found herself facing something far more terrifying. Later that same night, the knocking continued, and upon reviewing a photo...
Okay, guys. So I don't know if you guys saw that. Like, there's supposedly a shadow being behind this person. I don't really catch anything. Does anybody catch anything run behind this one? This is the least interesting one that that I watched on this video. There's some really good ones on here. If you guys think that you saw anything come up behind this guy, let me know. I didn't really notice anything.
she took at that moment, Shireen discovered...
We're going to move ahead
theories.
here.
Breaking limbs bigger around than me.
In a fascinating video shared to TikTok by user JRox377, viewers are witness to a scary, inexplicable scene.
All right, one sec,
Footage
guys.
shows
I see we
massive tree
got some
branches, each
questions.
measuring between 8 to 12 inches in diameter, being snapped and torn.
Now pay
from a
attention to
towering
this.
tree.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see anything either, guys.
Look at that. What in Jesus' name is doing this?
What just happened? What? I am? All right, hold on one sec, guys. I don't know why that stopped. Okay. 1 second, everybody. I apologize. As my wife in the background is yelling at me right now, telling me how terrible this is. It's going to get better. Give me a second here. I'm getting beat up here, guys. All right. Hold on a sec. Why is that not showing? All right, hold on a sec, guys. I got to go back and reshare it. My bad. As my wife again in the background is kicking my butt. All right, here we go. Forgive me, everybody. I got you.
Gorillas fighting in the tree. They're breaking limbs bigger around than me.
In a fascinating video shared to TikTok by user JRox377, viewers are witness to a scary and inexplicable scene. The footage shows massive tree branches, each measuring between 8 to 12 inches in diameter, being snapped and torn from a towering tree.
Look, that's bigger than me. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. What in Jesus' name is doing this? Oh my God, he just took half the tree down. something. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The person behind the camera can be heard expressing disbelief, pointing out that the level of strength needed to cause such destruction exceeds that of any local wildlife, including bears.
It's something stronger than a bear.
Adding to the intrigue, the videographer speculates that the unseen force, possibly a cryptid, could be reacting to his presence with aggression.
About 8 to 10, maybe even 12 inches in diameter that he just.
All right, guys. So on that video, if you didn't quite catch what was going on, a gentleman started the video recording from his phone, obviously. He thinks there's something in his trees. Now, quite interestingly enough, I've seen other videos where, and Kelb, that's a great comment. I've seen other videos where trees, houses in the woods that have woods completely surrounding their house have had this exact phenomena happen to them before. And in another video, I'll have to look for it someday. I'm just going to keep this wood going so my wife doesn't kill me and not look for another one. But there is another one in the daytime. This couple with their dogs are watching the woods in the trees high up, and there's trees going back and forth, and it looks like a predator, Kel is saying. It looks like something is jumping from tree to tree, and then all of a sudden, the closer it gets to these people on other trees, they start snapping and going down. So what are your guys' opinions here on what he's seeing? Is this natural, or is this a paranormal phenomena? Michelle says that she saw him. Wembley, I think it's in the Appalachian Mountains. BJ, she thinks it looks silly. It could be nothing. You're right, BJ. Sugi, hey Sugi, how are you, honey? I've seen that video before. It's terrifying. That is no bear. Oh, absolutely not. No bear can go from treetop to treetop. That's something moving very fast, or it's a crazy natural phenomenon. But I don't see any wind. After the first branch falls, something in the fork of the branches as the light pans up looks like a bear. Okay. I did not catch that. Let's see. Leaked says it's a creature. Giggles the Clown says it might be natural. If the trees had a bad spot, eventually it will break. You're right. And if one, so I've heard of some phenomena where wind only high up in the trees sometimes can cause sway. And the more sway they go back and forth, they start to snap. And as they fall, they cause others to fall and snap. But man, I'm going to tell you what, the other one that I saw, Jim Ellis thinks that it's paranormal. The one that I saw during the day was really scary. It looked paranormal to me. BJ says, no, Matt, those tomatoes went with that, Stacy said. Oh, God. Okay. New England Roadie is saying, and welcome to all you new guys. If I haven't seen you before, a number of years ago, there was a channel that showed walking trees. You know what? And New England Dirt Roadie, you've been here before. I wasn't talking about you. It's funny you bring that up. People have said, is this a phenomena that, you get videos of trees, you could see them from afar, of them moving, but I digress. I must, bring down the paranormal unless it's Bigfoot once in a blue moon ripping one up and running with it. They have these machines that can literally wrap their whatever tongs or whatever around a tree and rip it up and deroot it, and then they take it and they move it to where they need to drop it. And that's what the majority of these people are seeing when you see the tree walkers. Thanks for bringing that up, New England Dirt Roadie. It was interesting. Now wind, and there is something in the upper tree. Yeah, it's just very odd. It's very strange. Yeah, no, we don't need any trees walking. Let's get back to the video, you guys. The next one we are moving on to is
Here's a quick and strange one uploaded by
Eerie
Instagram user
encounter.
Parallel Universe. It's some security footage captured at a resort in Cancun, Mexico.
No mames. Córrele, güey, no mames. Córrele.
The brief clip appears to show a strange creature in the background.
No mames. Córrele, güey, no mames.
The men panic and the video quickly ends, leaving viewers to wonder what it is they've just seen. Many commenters think the footage is just too convenient and planned out. The placement of the security camera raises suspicions that the whole thing's just a setup. Still, it hasn't stopped the clip from going viral.
No mames. Córrele, güey, no mames. Córrele.
All right, I'm going to pause it right there, guys. So, my thought on this is that Stacy just touched me and said, Skinwalker. Hold on, am I muted? Nope, I'm not muted. Sorry, BJ, I'll take down your comment there. So it looked human. BJ, I have to agree with you. Stacy touched me and said, is that a Skinwalker? It looked like a human being to me. There's been some videos online where people say, oh, maybe it's a skinwalker, and guys have gone doing, ghost hunts or paranormal hunts, and they've come up on, there's another famous one where someone comes up on a naked guy just running through the woods, probably high on drugs or something. And they've had those instances occur. This one looks staged to me. I agree, BJ. What do you guys all think? Let me see. Jim, that's funny. Jim Ellis says that was me skinny dipping. I didn't know anybody was going to be there. That was you in Cancun, right? They get a lot of strange things happening to them down in the islands and in Mexico's and things like that. Anorexic Michelle says anorexic 80-year-old woman. Red Copper Pan says fake why? Just because. Right. And you know what? If you guys notice, and welcome, by the way, Red Copper Pan, you get, unfortunately, there has to be clickbait. There has to be enough material online for people to make videos and try and bring people in, and that brings in the hoaxers, and some of them are so bad. I watched some shows, paranormal, caught on video. That's one of them. Kirk, Leonard, no, not Leonard Nimoy, that was Spock. Whoever Captain Kirk, I can't think of his name, is, he has a paranormal show where he goes over clips of things, and sometimes they're just so cringy, and they just have to be, I hope, paying these people who give them props, being like, oh, that looks like a paranormal event. Oh, you can tell how scared man, buddy, they must be paying you at least decent. William Shatner, thank you. All right, let's move on here. We're going to move on to the next video, move this one ahead here.
This TikTok video uploaded by Depths of Despair shows some rather creepy security footage captured in a shop in Sana'a, Yemen. The shop owner was running his store at 2 a.m. while listening to the Quran when a mysterious figure resembling a woman in a black robe entered. The figure, who appeared pale, questioned why the Quran was being played. She then approached the shop owner, telling him not to be afraid and claiming to be an angel.
She says not to be scared that she's an angel, but the store owner says she had feet that looked like horse hooves.
Shortly after, she asked him for money. When the shop owner told her he didn't have any, she turned to leave, but lingered outside the shop for a moment, asking again before finally saying goodbye and walking away. The shop owner later claimed that the figure had feet resembling horse hooves, leading him to believe it was a jinn.
That is nuts. Was it a jinn, or you hear horse hooves, guys? You think about demonic.
Had the Quran not been playing, he might not have been protected from the entity.
The man was terrified at the sight of this person or entity. He believes it may have been a jinn, and without the Quran playing, he may have been vulnerable to it.
All right. Let's pause this one and go back to the comments. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. What do you guys think about this one? That's creepy. Looks like the Scream mask face, Stacy said. Let's see. BJ says they have women's boots like that now. Google them and they look just like that. That is creepy in essence of itself, BJ. Stace again, she said, looks like the Scream mask leaked, wants nothing to do with it. Let's see, leaked also said, looks like a jinn, guys. I don't think it's a jinn. If it's anything paranormal, Jim Ellis said, I like slapped him, but some of the stuff are kind of fake, but this one creeps me out. Oh, 100%, brother. I've commented to him in the past and I've been real honest to him and I've been respectful and he's responded back to me about something, saying he appreciates it. Sugi says, I'd have to see the hooves, otherwise it just looks like a lady I work for. Let's see. Somebody else had a good comment. Hold on a second. They're going so fast here. Hold on. Somebody said, is this in Yemen? I think they did say that. Dear woman, woman. Would a jinn show up on camera? Demon. Jinn normally do not show up on camera. That would be different to me. Like, she's coming off to me if she's for real. And thank you, Crickle Sticks Knives. I appreciate that. You know, I would think it would be somebody that's possessed, possibly a demon, somebody that practices black magic. So it could be a lot of different things. And I agree, I would want to see what those hooves looks like as well. Horse hoof stilettos are all the rage now. Hold on a second there, BJ. And like I told you before, honey, if you're sending anything to me, do me a favor and send them to, oh God, send them to my Facebook Messenger. Yeah, I have to send it. If you could send it to Facebook Messenger, it would BJ. I'd appreciate it. I could slap those up here real quick and show everybody. She sent me hooves on boots that women are wearing, which is absolutely creepy as hell. So if she could send me that to my... Oops. Hold on. Give me a sec. All right, let's see. There it is. All right, I'll download it real quick. Or wait, I should be able to share this. Hold on a second. I'm just going to share this. Hold on a sec. Hold on 1 second. We are going to be bringing up the picture of the hooves real quick. So let me... hold on a second. Did my live stream just... Okay. All right, good. All right, let me make this big for you guys. That is a damn shame. That's all I have to say. I can't believe anybody would wear those things. Let me ask that to the women in the chat. Would any of you ever rock those other than on Halloween? That's just absolutely ridiculous. All right, let me get rid of this thing here. Let's bring back up the video. Let me get rid of this. I am going to get better at this sharing. The only problem with it is you have to like stop sharing and then start sharing when you're doing other different things. All right, here it comes, guys. And the screen, let me make the screen big for y'all. All right, let's move on.
TikTok video has gained over 5 million views, sparking abilities. The shop owner's conviction that the Quran protected him adds yet another eerie layer to this already strange incident.
No, it's not, Stace. It was not.
A bizarre and unsettling video uploaded to TikTok by Nightmare Fuel __ has left viewers questioning whether they just witnessed something supernatural. The eerie footage, reportedly captured by a night security guard in Mexico, shows a dark, shadowy figure hobbling through a dimly lit area. The movement appears unnatural, almost as if the entity is struggling to walk. But what happens next is even stranger. As the figure continues moving, it seems to morph and distort, possibly shape-shifting into what some believe to be an animal-like form. Since being posted, the mysterious clip has sparked intense debate. Some viewers claim the footage is proof of a nahual, a mythical shapeshifter from Mexican folklore believed to have the ability
I
to
don't see
transform
that.
into
Do
animals
you
at
guys?
will.
I see
Others
poltergeist,
speculate that it could be a
something
witch
out of
or
a
supernatural
nightmare, out of
entity
those
lurking in the shadows.
paranormal shows.
Skeptics, however, argue that low-quality footage and poor lighting could be creating an optical illusion, making it appear as though the person is transforming into an animal. Could this really be evidence of a shape-shifting entity, or is there a rational explanation behind the chilling footage? An astonishing video making waves on social media has reignited
Now, hold
the
on a
debate over
sec.
the
Let me pause
existence of
this.
Bigfoot. Take a look.
We'll move on to the big man in the woods after I get your comments. What do you guys think about that? Now, that was absolutely freaky. Let me see here. With the poor lighting, hard to tell. BJ, yes. Creepy, not sure I see. Hold on a second. There's a funny comment up here. Let's see. Red Copper says, just the camera glitching. Josie, Nebby. Is it Nebby or Nabi? Say 1 for Nebby, 2 for Nabi. Holy crap, they caught my ex. Now that's a freaky ex. Josie. Ugh, not an ex that I would want to have. Let's move on here. Poor lighting. Be honest, I won't be supervised. Let's see. Holy crap. I got my... okay, Nabi. So, all right. Or Nebby. It's Nebby. Sorry, I said Nebby first. Dwarfism and a camera glitch. Thanks, El Martino. You never know. Let's see. Original Shah. Welcome, brother. All anomalies are just curvature refraction. Could be. But what do you do when you have true paranormal things that are causing curvature and things like that? Josie needs to step up her game. Maybe it was a leprechaun. My vlog, Sunny11. Hello, how are you? Welcome back, my son. My vlog, I mean. Gary, good to see you, brother. 528 circle seemed like a digital artifact of the camera to me. Some seemed to be some distortions happening. I'm just joshing. Yeah, I know you are. I'm just playing with you. All right, guys. Let's move to Bigfoot, the big man, what a lot of people come to my channel and other channels like this for.
Posted by Instagram user official.joeyfresh, the footage captured deep in the forest allegedly provides one of the clearest glimpses of Sasquatch ever recorded.
Hold on,
The
guys, don't
sharpness
make
of
it
the
bigger,
footage and the
sorry.
figure's lifelike movements have fueled intense speculation
And I shall
debate
rewind
across
that
online
for you.
communities. Could this be some of the most compelling evidence of Bigfoot's
All right, starting over. My bad.
Astonishing video making waves on social media has reignited the debate over the existence of Bigfoot. Take a look. Posted by Instagram user official.joeyfresh, the footage captured deep in the forest allegedly
there's
provides
something
one of the
there.
clearest glimpses of Sasquatch ever recorded.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not buying this one at all. This one's a
The
quickie for
sharpness of
me.
the footage and the figure's lifelike movements have fueled intense speculation and debate across online communities. Could this be some of the most compelling evidence of Bigfoot's existence, or is it simply another elaborate hoax, adding to the ongoing mystery? Watch the footage one more time and decide for yourself.
That is a bad one. All right. Let's go back here. All right. Here we go. Let me change the screen. What are you guys thinking here? I think that was as fake can be, Louise. I'm right with you, girl. 100%. beyond terrible. Not buying that one, Kim. Yeah, I would really question anybody here if you guys were buying this one. Let's see. Fake for sure, Josie. Let's see. My ex is so ugly. When he goes into the woods, Bigfoot takes pictures of him. Okay. Hold on one sec. You guys are flying here. New England. Hold on. I want to hear from Matt. Why do you think it's bad? Okay. I'll give you my opinion. It just looks completely fake. And, you know, when you've seen a number of hoaxing costumes out there, you know, there are good ones, and then there's AI. And, you know, AI, as I talk about all the time here, is going to cause a lot of problem for real researchers like myself and some of my friends. You know, we're really trying to fight the good fight here. We want to find the real stuff. We want to, you know, discuss the real events, the real cryptids people are catching, you know, just by chance. Because again, when you see something like that, no one is going to think of grabbing a camera. If you do, you are a beast yourself. But you know, there are some horrific, embarrassingly bad costumes out there, and in my opinion, that looks like one of them. You can actually see it around the mask, for instance. Let me go back and I'll put it up so that you can see that what I'm talking about here. Thank you for asking. That's a good question, too. Here we go.
Or is it simply another elaborate hoax, adding to the ongoing mystery? Watch the footage one more time and decide for yourself.
I will pause it when the face comes up a little more. I mean, that just looks like human eyes to me right there. Hold on. I'll move it back. I mean, what do you guys know? You know, like when they talk about Bigfoot, they talk about how wide their faces are, how big their heads are, and the space between the eyes and the nose is just, it's just weird. So let me see here. Where am... All right. So let's move. Well, you know what? I'll go back to asking you again. What, with my comment, you know, what do you think? Do you think that, you know, that looks, you know, fake? You know, you asked the question, New England. I mean, after looking at the things I pointed out, do you feel that that's, you know, fake looking, or do you think it looks legit? Be honest, and you know what? Own it. If you think it looks legitimate to you, you know, that's fine. Hi, spicy housewife. All right, let's move on here. And I don't know why my... All right.
What's up, everyone? This is Zach, channel Into the Void.
A spine-chilling exploration by YouTube user Into the Void has left viewers on edge after he posted footage of a terrifying experience inside a storm drain tunnel in downtown Colorado Springs. The unsettling clip, which has gained traction across Reddit and other online forums, has led many to speculate that the explorer may have encountered a cryptid lurking in the darkness. The adventure began as a typical urban exploration mission with the YouTuber and his friend venturing into a series of underground tunnels near Fountain Creek. The tunnels, stretching over a mile, were dimly lit with only flashlights to guide them. What started as a casual exploration quickly spiraled into a nightmare.
Okay, so I need to set up my gear. I'm just gonna cut for a second, and then we'll get back to it.
In the video, Into the Void recalls how he and his friend initially heard an animalistic scream that resembled a mountain lion.
Hello? Anyone here?
But when they saw a pale, emaciated figure moving toward them in the dark, they knew they weren't dealing with an ordinary animal. Describing it as having a horse-like face and a sickly humanoid body, he compared the creature's appearance to the infamous Pope Lick monster, a legendary cryptid known for its eerie resemblance to a humanoid goat hybrid.
I agree. Why would you ever go in there?
Despite their initial terror and vow never to return, the pressure from viewers on Reddit convinced Into the Void to go back. Armed with a flashlight, camera, and even a Glock 19 for safety, he made his way through freezing waters and treacherous terrain to reach the tunnels once more. Things quickly took a frightening turn. Around the 1:35 mark,
Truth
the camera
Walker, hey,
caught
how
what
you
looks
doing,
like
Tammy?
wet
I'm
footprints
saying
on
the
floor
same
of the
thing,
tunnel.
Twirl.
Strange, given the
Michelle
location's
says
isolation.
exactly, stars. Red Copper Pan dude encountered a beaver and is out of breath.
Shortly after, he hears this in the distance.
You ever notice when people are nervous? That's freaky. Very freaky.
Nope, I'm dipping out.
Panicked, he abandons the exploration and flees the tunnel.
Oh no.
I would have been armed first
The
and
nature of the creature has
foremost.
left many viewers debating its origins. Some speculate that it could be a cryptid, possibly a skinwalker or a wendigo.
Good
known in
job,
folklore
Josie.
for haunting
Right on
isolated
cue,
areas.
girly.
As the video circulates, many are asking whether someone will be brave or foolish enough to investigate further. For now, the mystery of what lurks beneath Colorado Springs remains unsolved, with the echo of that chilling scream haunting viewers long after the video ends.
Man, that's really creepy. If that's a person, they can do a hell of a job. So let's, real quick, I just wanted to go back to the comments. What do you guys who haven't commented? What do you think? Do you think it's a hoax, a really well done hoax? Or do you think that it's legit? I'm leaning more towards into possibly legit. And that's the sad part of why, I don't like questioning all these things. I wish, that I didn't have to do it. Let's see here. Intrepid Dreamer, welcome. And it says, not sure if it's legit, but there is another video of a very similar looking being picking up a 20 to 30 foot tree by one of the end, slamming it down. I've watched that. That's legit. That's a Bigfoot that does that, Intrepid Dreamer. 100%. I wanted to go back and comment on your comment about the Bigfoot. Michelle says legit enough to keep my ass out of the drain tunnels. The only way I'm going in the drain tunnels, guys, is if my pet runs in there, a family member got pulled in by one of those things. Come on. BJ, it sounded familiar. Bobcat scream. I just Googled it. It sounds very familiar. Huh. Okay. All right, let's move on, guys, to the next video. It is up. Thank you. I really appreciate all of you for being so awesome in the chat.
About man, it's true.
A bizarre and chilling story has been making the rounds on social media in recent weeks after Reddit user ExpertDesk7492 shared an eerie video detailing an alleged encounter with something not quite human. The footage, originally uploaded to TikTok, features a man recounting a first-hand experience that has left many questioning what they believe about the world around them.
Yo, this is crazy, like...
The narrator and his neighbour had been working outside their homes, applying Snake Stopper, a common pest deterrent. After accidentally getting some on themselves, they decided to head back to the store to buy more supplies.
I accidentally got some of this on us.
I've been waiting to talk about this one with you guys.
Go back and get some more stuff. So we went back, got some more stuff, got in line. It was my neighbor, me, and this mixed-looking guy behind me.
While waiting in line at Tractor Supply, they noticed a man behind them who kept sneezing, except his sneezes didn't sound normal. The narrator's neighbor whispered that something felt off about the man. Then after another violent sneeze, something terrifying happened.
He sneezed again, and I turned around, like, this part of his face, coming from his nose, across this way, turned scaly. His eye had a slit, but the slit wasn't up and down, it slit sideways.
The cashier saw it too, reacting with visible shock before rushing away. The man, now aware that he had been seen, followed them outside and begged them
What would
to
you
keep
guys
quiet,
do?
insisting that he was just trying to live here like everyone else.
He came on outside. He was like, yo, fellas, please
Thank
don't tell
you,
nobody
Intrepid
about this.
Dreamer.
I'm just like y'all, man. I'm just trying to live here. I'm just trying to make a living like you. And I'm like...
As the two drove away in disbelief, the narrator's neighbor had a disturbing realization. He thought he had seen the man before, possibly working at the courthouse. The idea of a potential reptilian, or something inhuman, holding an official position sent shivers down their spines.
My neighbor got in the car, was like, yo, bro, I done seen this guy somewhere before. I think he worked at the courthouse. And I'm like, somebody like that working at the courthouse, man, you believe what we just saw?
That comment
The narrator then
blows
reflected on
my
a scene
mind,
from Men in
guys.
Black, where a character explains that many non-human beings
Blows
live
my
among us,
mind
just trying to make a
because-
living.
Let's pause this here for a second. You get that comment from another being, and it gives you, first of all, the flat out huge realization, if you didn't already realize it, like me and a lot of other people do, that they've been here a long time. From what's been told, they've been here longer than we have. So these reptiloids, reptilians, whatever you want to call them, they supposedly have lived here longer than humans. They're from inner Earth. They can cause themselves to turn into their shape changer, shapeshifters. There's a lot of really wild ass videos out there of people showing that they're a real shapeshifter, alien slash reptiloid, and they will bring their eyes real close to the camera, and you could tell it's 100% real. It's not AI, because there's videos out there before AI doing this, and their eyes they look like a reptilian eye, and it'll blink and then blink sideways inside. So it'll go 1, 2, and the eye will be like a reptile slit. What would you guys do if that person said that? Yeah, me too. I was just, that's where I was getting at too, Spicy Housewife. How spicy are you? I'd ask questions too. I wouldn't go away. I wouldn't be freaked out. I'd be like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? You're obviously flat out telling me that you're not a human being. And he's obviously not one of the Nordic They have the half and half human Nordics walking around out there. Different alien species are trying to, you know, breed with us, and you know, because some of their planets have either been destroyed or are destroyed, or they live in space, and they're trying to, you know, and I forget the word for them. I can't think of it. BJ, help me out, girl. That's why you're here. It's, you know, half and half human, half alien, and they're doing it. And supposedly, if any of you have been paying attention, just this past week on all of the news networks, there were stories about President Trump being briefed about aliens being here, and about them having the half and halves running around, and the hybrid. Josie, thank you, girl. That's why I love you guys so much. Stacy went like this when I couldn't think of it. It's just one too many hits to the head with the helmets, guys. What can I say? It is. And the hybrids are, I'm seeing a lot of new names tonight, by the way. Exploding Eyeballs UK. Welcome, my friend. We've got a good group. Wembley, Exploding Eyeballs UK. Cat Grant is usually here. And we have, it's Josie, is it you who's from? I'm going to get yelled at. Is it Josie or is it? No, it's Louise. I'm sorry, Louise. I apologize. It's you, honey. We've got a good group from across the pond, and yeah, dude. So, what would you guys say? Kim King, welcome. Thought I saw some in the grocery store. Did you really? We would love to hear you talk about that. Bring it up. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. You guys are all awesome. Kel, you were here at the last live stream we did, and I remember you specifically. I remember your name, your picture that you have, and that you told me you came over from one of my best friend, Carol Ann's channels. You know, I would 100% go up to the dude. I'd be like, hey, if you're coming up to me and you're telling me and my friend, you know, family member that, you know, please don't tell anyone. I'm just trying to live a normal life like you are. You're dropping a bomb on my, you know, obviously he dropped a bomb when he sneezed. That's how my wife and daughter sneeze, by the way, that they have to fix their face at one point. They sneeze so loud. So I've heard sneezes that loud that can ship the skin on your face. You know, there's a story of Justin Bieber in an Australian airport in front of 20 plus people. I mean, there's videos of people completely losing their shit in this airport, that he accidentally lost control of his ability to shapeshift and turned into either a hybrid reptiloid or a full-blooded one in front of like 20, 30 people, maybe more. Tons of people gave their interviews. There's video of people running through the hall of this Australian airport, and all these people were there to see Justin Bieber, and my man's a reptile. So, yeah, what would you guys do? What would you say? All right, let's jump on back to the videos here.
Was this life imitating fiction, or had Hollywood, the product, have disrupted whatever disguise the entity was using, briefly?
All right, here we go.
In a spine-chilling video published by YouTuber Urbex Hill in April 2022, viewers are taken on a heart-pounding journey through a hidden, maze-like underground tunnel system spanning over 10 miles.
Over the course of one whole day, I traversed more than 10 miles in a confusing and seemingly endless tunnel system hidden.
The danger escalates as floodwaters rise and slippery conditions make navigating the tunnels treacherous.
I feel like now is a good time to tell you that this exploration was extremely difficult, with all the rushing water coming towards me, and the air being so foggy, moist, and dense, making it difficult to see and breathe.
Then, amidst the foggy corridors, he captures footage of something eerie.
This is one of my favorite videos, guys. In fact, this might be my favorite tunnel video of all time.
Peeking from behind a wall. What truly elevates this discovery is the rumored location of the tunnels. Point Pleasant, West Virginia, the town synonymous with the infamous Mothman sightings of the late 1960s. Between November 1966 and December 1967, Point Pleasant residents reported terrifying encounters with a winged humanoid creature with glowing red eyes. The sightings culminated in the tragic collapse of the Silver Bridge, which claimed
100%
lives.
New England
These
dirt
events
roadie.
became the basis for John A. Keel's book, The Mothman Prophecies, and the 2002 film adaptation, forever cementing the Mothman as a cryptid legend tied to disaster and mystery. This footage has ignited a fierce debate among cryptid enthusiasts and paranormal investigators. Some speculate that Urbex Hill may have stumbled upon the same mysterious entity connected to the Mothman.
No, they're not Mothman, Nebby. They're reptile types of creatures. In fact, who knows? They might actually be the reptiloids. But you can tell they look like a reptile. There's another video that
is this proof of the Mothman's continued presence or a chilling
they
coincidence
have
born of folklore? One thing is certain, this YouTuber's exploration has reignited interest in the legend, leaving viewers questioning just how much of the Mothman myth remains undiscovered.
So I just want to say this real quick, guys, before we move on. There's another video out there of a sewer worker who is driving a remote control car that has an actual camera on it, and it's going real slow through slow through the tunnels, looking at different things, and all of a sudden it is going forward, and this thing that looks like it looks like Killer Croc, basically, with a real long tail, flies by the camera at the end of the tunnel. You could tell it has a reptile shape, so fast a blur, but you see a tail behind it. And I believe they're the same type of creatures, possibly. But you look at these creatures, and give me your opinions, guys. Now, they could either be a reptile, or they kind of give me the view or the thought of possibly like a
worldly dangers,
possibly like a praying mantis type of creature as well. You can tell that they are the same type. Both of them, one is crouched a little bit, and the other is standing a little taller. I just find it really interesting, man. It blows my mind when they're standing there looking at this camera. We'll do it one more time. I mean, that's freaky. And the speed at which they leave, that's not a person. Those are not people, guys. I mean, there's no way those are people. Oh man, do I have huge goosebumps right now. All right, let me turn this back on and move it ahead.
A mysterious post has been going viral across social media, sparking intrigue and skepticism. It tells the story of a hidden door, a secret chamber, and the discovery of cryptozoological artifacts during a renovation in 2017 at the Little Museum of Nykøbing Falster in Denmark. Among the eerie relics was what many are calling a
I don't know
petrified
about that,
werewolf
spicy
on display as
housewife.
part of the museum's collection, aptly named the Museum Obscurum. The discovery began when museum staff stumbled upon a concealed room during restoration work. Inside, they found old crates, ancient documents, and detailed sketches, all linked to the home's former owner, Cornelius S.C. Roeder. Born in 1821 into a wealthy noble family of German descent, Roeder's early life seemed ordinary, a privileged man studying medicine in Copenhagen. However, his fate took a strange turn after a trip to Italy in 1856. It was there that he allegedly encountered writings and specimens that introduced him to the world of cryptozoology and occult studies. His meeting with Thomas Merrilin, the famed crypto-naturalist and xenoarchaeologist from London, inspired him to abandon medicine and explore the supernatural.
Have you guys seen some of the
Roeder began
pictures?
collecting cryptozoological artifacts, everything from supposed vampire remains to mythical creatures like baby dragons and fairies. The most intriguing...
Have you guys seen some of the pictures and videos of the Natural Museum of History's private collection? And I am using my fingers to use the quote for that right now because they are absolutely 100% real pictures. And I'll have to go over that sometime in a video. And yes, Josie, I agree. That's a real thing right there. They caught one of them, but the Yo Martino says Alf. It does have the same head shape. But if you guys have never seen the pictures, I'll do a video on it next live stream. In fact, I'll bring them up. We'll go over them. They have pictures of the most amazing Sasquatch picture you've ever seen. Thank you. These pictures are legitimate. You can tell that they're like old. They have a Dogman picture. They have that picture. The Sasquatch picture is incredible. So what they did is they killed, or somebody killed these things, and they gave them to a taxidermist. And oh my God, it's just incredible. So I will definitely go over those in the future. Josie Nebby says, and there's a fruit fly. I hate these things. Anybody having any problems with fruit flies this year? Every time we get some bananas or something, I have GD fruit flies in my house. They're driving me nuts. I've been through the Cryptid Museum in Portland, Maine. Was it incredible? Did you see, some really wild stuff other than what I'm showing you here? It really makes you think. It really does. And what blows my mind is the fact that they're putting these things in these museums, and it just, nobody really makes a big deal about it. It doesn't make any sense to me. You're being shown proof of, really amazing things. And it's just, I don't know, it's almost insulting. I don't know. I get fired up about this stuff. Let's get back to this.
Intriguing artifact discovered within Roeder's secret collection is a specimen labelled Homo lupus, or the lycanthrope. According to museum descriptions, this particular werewolf is a 15-year-old female believed to have died from starvation. The display suggests that the werewolf's transformation is tied to a genetic mutation potentially triggered by a virus, an explanation that ties folklore to biology. The werewolf specimen was said to be the last acquisition of anthropologist Edward Harrell, a colleague of Marilyn.
Thank
making its
you, New
origins
England.
even
I'll
more
try
steeped in
that.
mystery. While the story has captivated many, skeptics have raised questions about its authenticity. Could the werewolf be a clever museum prop designed to draw in curious tourists?
I don't think
Some
so.
argue that the story of Cornelius S.C. Rhoda fits neatly within the trope of forgotten collectors of the bizarre, making it too
Hey,
good
Happy
to be
Canuck.
true.
How are
Others
you,
suggest that
dear?
the involvement of Thomas Marilyn, a figure whose work straddles the line between cryptozoology and fantasy, points toward fabrication. However, cryptozoology enthusiasts believe that artifacts like these should be taken seriously until proven false. They argue
So
that just
right,
because
Wembley.
werewolves exist in folklore doesn't mean such creatures couldn't have inspired those legends in the first place. The museum, known for its eccentric exhibitions, hasn't officially confirmed whether the Homo lupus specimen is a genuine find or a work of art intended to spark imagination.
I was told that in my vlog.
Regardless, the discovery has breathed new life into the myth of the werewolf and continues to attract tourists and believers alike. So, could this petrified creature be a relic of an unknown cryptozoological species, or simply a masterfully crafted prop? For now, the answer remains locked in the display cabinet of the Museum Obscurum, where curiosity reigns supreme. Franco TV is a well-known
Hey,
YouTube
Jojo.
channel where Franco documents his eerie adventures to disturbing places. On January 16th, Franco TV uploaded a reel to his Instagram page from one of his episodes, where he ventured into a cemetery and may have captured footage of a real witch.
It literally sounds like they're screaming.
While exploring, Franco hears loud screams coming from an unknown direction.
Oh, it's over here.
As he hides behind a wall to capture what's causing the noise, what he finds is truly unsettling.
Look, I just switched over to my other camera. He's just crying in like a little ball area.
In an instant, the figure unnaturally lifts into the sky and disappears into thin air right before Franco's eyes.
Alright, I'm gonna say something. ¿Está bien? What the f?
Oh, come on.
Holy sh!
The clip ends moments later with no trace of the figure remaining.
It just took off.
Many viewers flooded the comments, calling this the craziest episode Franco has ever uploaded.
I'm sorry,
With no
I
further
gotta
information
chime
or
in.
explanation
When
provided, many
right
believe
there,
the footage is
real
genuine,
person.
leaving them to speculate about the true nature
But
of
it
the
looks like a
figure.
bag
Was it a
being pulled up
witch,
on a
a
fish
ghost?
string.
Paranormal or not, the mystery behind the figure continues to captivate.
I mean, guys, come on. That's pathetic. It looked decent up until the part where it supposedly climbs the side of the bricks there, but come on, you can even tell like the fakers in the supposed ISS space station, when they're showing everybody they're floating in space and they do a spin, and then on their backs their shirts are doing this because they have things on harnesses holding them. Same thing there. The top of it does that kind of, there's a line like a fishing string or something. That was a bag. Yeah. That could have been a real person. But yeah, 100% everybody, I think you all agree with me there. Let's see here. Bagger doll. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Let me look at this in here. Here. Thank you, Sugi. I'll put this up here, what Sugi did. That's really sweet of you. Thank you, Sugi. She gave everybody 5 people memberships here, and I really want to tell you how much I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you so much. We always greatly appreciate anything and everything that our viewers, or actually our part of our people of Planet 412. I like to call you my population, my family sometimes. That's what I prefer the most. So thank you so much. That's so awesome. If you guys, real quick, while we got that paused, if you have not gone out and clicked like, and guys, we've been having all over YouTube, people have been finding out that they've been unsubscribed to their favorite channels. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Get your ass out there and subscribe. And if you have been, please make sure you are subscribed and that the notification bell is set to always. So, hey, Rye, welcome, brother. Glad you're here, man. Let's see. Let's move on. Again, Sugi, I want to thank you for doing that. That was beyond sweet of you. Anybody can join. If you want to be a member, you get specific things when you do. You can check it out as you're here. And after the live stream, everything is in the description and on the page. Let's see here. We got someone else who also is being very generous to everybody. We have Michelle who did it as well. There you go. You gotta understand, I'm getting so many comments here. I want to put yours up there as well. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. So let's real quick get this sucker rolling again. We have a nice group of people in here right now. We've got about 50 people in here. I like seeing that. I want to try and make all of our live streams bigger every time we do one.
I just took off.
And I want to have more interacting, guys.
In a spine-tingling video uploaded to TikTok by user Miss Creepy TV, a home security camera has captured a chilling sequence of events that has left viewers both captivated and unnerved. Take a look.
Josie, we got another one doing that. You guys are phenomenal tonight.
The footage begins with
Thank you so much to the three of
only
you.
to spot a strange,
I love
small
you
creature
guys.
darting across their yard.
Thank you.
The creature's unusual movements and
To all
appearance
three of
immediately
you.
draw comparisons to a duende, a mischievous spirit or gnome rooted in Hispanic and Filipino folklore. Fueled by curiosity and a sense of
Ooh,
unease,
look at that.
the individual ventures closer to investigate. However, as they approach the gate to get a better look, the footage takes a startling turn. A white, wispy, ghost-like shape suddenly materializes.
Hey,
and rushes
Carol-Ann,
toward
sure,
them,
you're welcome.
forcing
When
the
you're
frightened
ready,
observer to
I'll
retreat
send
back
you an
into their
invite. You
home.
could jump in. I'm sure everybody would love to have you.
The video has ignited widespread speculation online, with viewers debating whether the encounter is a genuine paranormal event or an elaborate hoax. So, what do you think? Let me know your take in the comments section below.
Let's put that out one more time. What do you guys think? You get two things going on there. You get the little thing running off the gnome. Oh, hold on, let me pause this for a second. This one I've been waiting to talk to you guys about, but I'm going to back it up. I don't want you to see anything yet. So let me back this up. I'm going to pause it. I mean, not pause it. I'm going to mute it, and I'm going to have it run here because I want your opinion. So first you get a little gnome off to the left. You know, I mean, obviously, if they're hoaxing, that could be a little kid or a midget or a small person. And then after that, if you guys have noticed, there is like a cloud or ghost, some type of white mist that shoots up at the top of the gate. They're gonna get closer on that here. Yeah, you see it very good right there. Yeah, that's really small. I mean, look at it right there. That thing is freaky looking. And then poof, when she gets close to the gate, see it? It's right outside the gate, and then it shoots up in the air. Poof. It almost looks like it comes towards her. So, I don't know. That one's kind of believable. She's got two different kinds of paranormal thing going on right there. What do you guys think about that clip? Do you think that one's real? Let's see. BJ says the gnome looking thing like it's running backwards though. I didn't notice that. Let's see. Yes, I was thinking possibly a fae because they encompass a number of different looking, things, gnomes and fairies and things like that. So I agree with you possibly, Josie. Let's see here. Yeah, Jojo, he's like, nope. 100%. Yes, Wembley, that was definitely a gnome. Something that you guys are supposed to have in your neck of the woods. Sugi says, the guy looked legit to me. So, I don't know. That's a weird one. Let's see. Giggles the Clown says, aren't gnomes on a magical side and evil? Yeah, they're supposed to be from more than anything. I've heard a lot of negative stories about those little bastards. That they really drive families crazy. Monsters and Mysteries is this one show I watch all the time, and they have a story about a gnome that caused a family to move. And this thing was living in the shed, and it would run after them. It was like a small person, and it'd sit at the window, go, and they lifted the window, and this thing's sitting there going, and there's two young kids and a single mother. Yes, I agree. Jojo, are they little people? That is a, I don't know. Would they be considered little people? They're like little people. But they definitely don't have anybody chasing their gold, if you know what I mean. Let's see, Jojo. Yeah, they're like wicked, like trolls. And seeing that episode, supposedly, if you do, let's see, El Martino, this is a good comment. Rye, what's your opinion on that? Supposedly, if you do not disrespect, they can be harmless. Spicy Housewife says, I'm half Mexican and I wasn't told a lot about things like the Fae, so I was surprised Slapped Ham mentioned it was tied to Latin folklore. I've actually heard them talk about Latin folklore. And also in the African regions, people will gift them tobacco and other types of things. Let's see. Happy Canuck says gnomes are seen as unseelie. So would that also be leprechauns as well? Intrepid Dreamer says it's not sure if you've seen it, but there is a few videos of footage of a guy having a little duende gnome looking guy on a leash walking around in his living. Oh, that's a monkey. I know exactly what you're talking about, Intrepid Dreamer. It's a monkey. I hate when people do that kind of stuff to animals. Yeah, it's just a little monkey. They like cut all the hair off all the way down to the skin, and then they put like this big fur-looking coat thing on it. Yeah, that one upsets me. All right, guys, let's move on. We got another one popping up. I'm interested to see this.
It's back. It keeps peeking in here, help me.
A chilling
I
Facebook reel
love
shared
this
by
one.
Boise Bigfoot, a page known for posting bizarre and unexplained events, has gained thousands of views, leaving viewers both terrified and intrigued.
I think this might be one of my favorites.
What the hell is that?
There is
Oh my God.
a true living creature looking in the window right
The
there.
video was recorded by a woman inside her home who noticed something
Could be a
strange
Dogman.
lurking in a window.
Or a cougar.
It's haunted. There's something in the other room.
It has a something
Look at that.
else kind of look, a skinwalker even.
Ah,
It licks its lips looking
The
at her.
unsettling
It
nature of the
definitely
figure
wants
has
to get
sparked
in there.
widespread debate. Some viewers suggest it could simply be her pet dog, while
No.
others note its resemblance to a mountain lion or even a baby cow. However,
What?
the longer the video goes on, the stranger the figure
Look at
seems to
that,
look.
guys.
I can't do it. What
You can
the
see
hell is that?
the
Some believe
fog
this could be
from
a rare
it breathing
paranormal
on the
encounter,
glass, so
pointing
it's
out that the woman
alive.
sounds older and unlikely to stage such an event for attention. Whatever the explanation, this eerie footage continues to captivate and unsettle viewers, blurring the line between the ordinary and the paranormal.
That's a great pause right there. All right, let me put myself up here on the screen for a second. That's a great picture, guys. What do you think is going on there? I mean, come on here. That looks wild. Is it in the realm of possibilities that it could be a cougar, a big cougar looking in from the outside? It definitely would, explain, it's standing on the steps and, looking in through that bottom corner. But it also could be, something paranormal. It could be, a skinwalker, using the skin of, hey, Head Trip. It could be a Dogman. Let me see here. Kel says, creepy as hell. Spicy housewife. I agree. Something about it looks canid. That just, and then it looks at her and kind of a shot back. To me, with my experience with the Dogman, it's salivating. It's licking its lips. Why are the shades on the outside? Is there really? No, I don't think they are. I think they're just behind the wood. They're still inside because she wouldn't be able to pull that aside. It just looks like that. I agree with you though, Scott. But she's an older woman. Let's see here. Hey, Tyler, how you doing, buddy? I just saw you check in. Let's see here. Head Trip said that's not California. It looked like a mountain lion for a couple seconds. Then it seemed to change its face. That's a nope. I agree. Definitely a nope, not for me. And that's what she's saying as well. She's like, oh, hell no, I ain't going near that door, and she shouldn't, because if she does, hand through the door, grab her ankle, and snip, gone. She's gone. No more grandma. No, the reflections are on the inside curtain. Scott is correct, I believe. I don't know. It looks to me like they took the curtains and put it behind that stick frame, because those come out. I've had a door like that before, and the cross thing comes out. But yeah, I don't know. It could be. You never know. New England dirt roadie cougar. That's a cow. I don't believe. I think you're being sarcastic. I think it's hilarious that they said that looks like a. Let me see here. Spicy housewife. I didn't see the face of the last Dogman I saw, but I saw eye shine, and that eye shine in the video resembles what I saw. Well, if anyone knows anything here on Planet 412, you have an experience of any type, supernatural, paranormal, cryptid related, I don't care. You make a comment on my show, well, guess what, girl? You got to get a hold of me. So you can either send me an email on the Planet 412 email, or the easiest way to get a hold of me is sending a personal message on Facebook Messenger. If you don't have it, then just email. I have been behind on answering my emails. I'm going to get up on them, guys. But I would love to speak with you about that experience. It always will be between whoever talks to me and me the first time around. All right, guys. Ascension 22. I emailed you recently. Okay, can you reach out to me again? I apologize. Real quick, I got to send Carol Ann the guest invite real quick, guys. Excuse me for 1 second. And this is actually really fun, guys. I'm having a really fun time doing this. This is going to be a normal thing for us here on Planet 412. You know, I told you guys for a while that I was planning on doing reviews of videos and of movies. And that's something that we're going to be doing frequently. And I'm getting on that. So I sent Carol Ann a message with the link here so that she can come on. Let's move to the next one, guys.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. The face. Somebody wants to see the face closer. Hold on. Logan wants to. Okay, Logan, I think this is as close as we can get it. Now, that picture right there, I have to be 100% honest with you. That looks more canine to me. Hold on, let me make it bigger. Looks more canine to me than any of the other pictures. So I've had several paranormal experiences. Intrepid Dreamer, Ascension 22. I'm sorry I missed you. If you could send it to me on Facebook Messenger, if you have that, that's the best way to get a hold of me. But I'm going to look through my emails. I apologize to anybody I miss. And Josie, you better reach out to me, girl. Intrepid Dreamer, I definitely would like to speak to you as well. Let me also, while we are waiting for Carol Ann, I'm going to let her know that I sent her that. All right, let's get back to it, guys. Having fun tonight. We've had a really nice group. This is one of the biggest groups we've had so far.
Paranormal.
Oh my God.
This run around on live streams. I've had some big ones in the past. I've had over 100, almost 200. I want to get back to there, guys. And we have the people to do that.
A terrifying Instagram reel posted by Hanefish Keeper has left viewers shaking.
There's a cow. Oh, Jesus. That's the biggest alligator or
The
crocodile I've
unsettling
ever
footage,
seen.
originally shared on January 2nd, 2025, quickly went viral,
Oh my
amassing
God,
tens of
it's
thousands of
huge.
likes and sparking intense debate over what might have been
That
hiding
little girl's a
below.
little too close to the edge of the boat. That poor cow. You know he pulled him in
No
there.
clear identification of the creature, viewers were left speculating wildly about what it could be.
How could you
Orca,
speculate?
killer whale.
No.
Many commenters pointed out that orcas are known
Are
for
you
playing
serious?
with prey, sometimes
orca?
leaving dead fish floating before consuming them.
Does
A
anyone
similar
think
discussion on Reddit's
that-
Thalassophobia noted that orcas often kill prey without eating it
that
immediately.
looks like an orca?
Shark. Some guessed a great white or tiger shark, especially since the carcass moved as though being tested by an apex predator. Giant crocodile, less likely, but suggested
Yes,
by
Sonia,
some,
this will
crocs
be
are ambush
regular.
hunters that
I
can
will
stalk
do
prey
this
from
every
below.
single week.
Something unknown.
We're going to have a
A handful
minimum
of
one
users
live
leaned
stream
into
where
the
we
sea
do
monster
this.
angle, joking that something prehistoric or undiscovered might be lurking in the depths. While the exact identity of the lurking creature remains unconfirmed,
Oh, come
the sheer
on.
size and mystery of the moment have made this one of the most unsettling ocean videos in recent memory.
Wow, that's wild. Hold on a second. I want to get to some of
In a
your
cryptic video
your
shared to the
comments.
Slapcam subreddit by a now deleted
Oh, that's creepy just hearing that right there. It's watching. They know. They know. Anybody knows what I'm referring to? When you're younger and you're doing something and you're walking around with your friends and you're like, they know. They all know. They know. So, let's see here. Crocker Gator, El Martino. It's gigundous. I mean, it's really huge. Logan Arnold says, whale. Hey, Kim King, welcome. Let me go back and see some of your comments. Big croc or an ocean chupacabra. Let's see. Wembley. I just saw something from Wembley. Let me go back. Man, you guys are commenting left and right. Hold on. It's something I saw. Let me see here. Sugi, I wanted to get this up. Now I'm creeped out and I have to drive home from work at like 11. 70 mics from Erie to Orwell, Ohio through Bigfoot's backyard. I know that area very well, Sugi. We've talked about we're in each other's, backyards, basically. It's definitely, 70 miles. Sorry. Said it was a little mess up there. Yeah, Sugi, again, that was a crock. I 100% agree. Thank you, BJ, for saying that. Guys, if you haven't, click the like button. Please go back out real quick. Click it. Make sure you're subscribed. That notification bell is clicked. Oracular mouse. Ocean chupacabra. Yeah, I agree. Very funny. Logan Arnold says, not a whale. The tail of a whale is different. Crocs is like that. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Head trip. That's too funny, Matt. They know. Yeah. Right. Thank you for getting that. All right. Scotty Dog is here. Glad you're here, brother. Very glad you're here. I agree, Jojo. That thing is absolutely massive. Let's get back to the video. I don't know. Carolina's not in yet. My wife just asked me. I sent her a message, so I'm sure she's getting ready. All right, let's start.
user, viewers are given a brief yet unsettling glimpse into the darkness of the woods.
Oh,
To the original post,
this
the
is
recording
creepy.
dates back to 2017, when a series of loud, unidentifiable noises from the forest piqued their curiosity, compelling them to investigate. The poster managed to capture the luminous eyes at a height of approximately 8 feet, aligning perfectly with a nearby post. While many viewers argue that the most logical explanation is an owl, an animal known for its reflective eyeshine and perching habits, others aren't so sure. Some suggest that the glowing eyes are reminiscent of Mothman, the infamous winged cryptid tied
Yes,
to
Happy
unsettling
Canuck.
encounters
BJ
and
is
ominous
awesome.
warnings. Could this be just another nocturnal animal?
She doesn't give
Or did the
herself
poster
enough
unknowingly
credit.
capture something far more mysterious lurking in the woods?
Now, do you guys see that thing has horns on the top of its head?
A chilling video posted by social media user Gateway to Hell House has left viewers debating whether they've witnessed genuine
gotta
paranormal
pause that real
activity
quick, guys.
or an
Give me a
elaborate
sec.
prank.
That got away
The
from
unsettling
me.
footage follows a family.
Let me move this back, and I wanna show you that picture again.
A chilling video posted by social media user
Let me move it ahead a little bit.
can be seen moving eerily throughout the home's windows.
Oh, that was the shot. I'm sorry, I was talking about a completely different video, guys. So, that was the one after. This one is something unknown, the one that we just watched. So, if you look at real close while this thing's playing, you can see horns, as he discusses, on the top of its head, which, you know, some people say to themselves it could possibly be the goat man. I see something definitely supernatural, paranormal,
at a height of approximately 8 feet, aligning
very,
perfectly
very
with a nearby
creepy.
post. While many viewers argue that the most logical explanation is an owl, an animal known for its reflective eyeshine and
doesn't
perching
have
habits,
horns.
others aren't so sure. Some suggest
It looks
that the glowing
big.
eyes are reminiscent of Mothman, the infamous winged cryptid tied to unsettling encounters and ominous warnings. Could this be just another nocturnal animal? Or did the poster unknowingly capture something far more mysterious lurking in the woods?
And if you guys have the ability on your end, because I can't right now, make it look real, you know, detailed for me. If you can't see it real well through this, and even when I make it big, afterwards, go to that video and put that on your big screen, because let me tell you something. When you see it on your big screen, it's a very, very large person. And Logan Arnold, what's creepy is it's staring at the person. I agree. And those glowing eyes, if you've never seen them, yeah, they put you in a bad place. New England, oh, I'm sorry, I just went in on somebody's. Over 8 feet tall. Nope, gotta run. Happy Canuck says, I agree. You could see the mass on its shoulders. Yeah, like so, Sugi. Yeah, I'm glad you can. I'm glad you can, Sugi, because it's pretty detailed, actually. So let me see here. Got a good group of people in here, 55 people. Welcome all. I'm very excited that you're still here. We're not going anywhere. We got Carol Ann coming in.
This was no ordinary intruder.
Show a shadowy figure. Let's move to this one.
A chilling video posted by social media user Gateway to Hell House has left viewers debating whether they've witnessed genuine paranormal activity or an elaborate prank. The unsettling footage follows a family who, after hearing strange noises in their home late at night, fled outside out of fear of a possible intruder. But what they captured on their phone has led many to believe they encountered something far more sinister.
Try yourself some. But it's inside now. Tap it on the window. There.
Creepy.
Window.
Thank you, Logan.
Bottom window. Bottom window.
Oh, see, this is made up. I call
A
hoax
shadowy
on
figure
this
can be seen
one.
moving eerily throughout the home's
He
windows.
just so happens to be taking the video outside, and they have people that are standing, they are hiding at certain windows, and they're popping up, and then they're, you know, having the next person, you do it. They probably are telling each other on their phone or something. Yeah, I'm calling hoax.
Many commenters are convinced that the figure is a supernatural entity, often referred to as a shadow person. A figure common in paranormal
Always could
lore
be,
believed to be
Logan.
an ominous sign or
I'm calling
manifestation of
hoax
negative
personally.
energy. Shadow figures are frequently linked to ghost sightings and have been reported during sleep paralysis experiences or hauntings. The way this figure moves in the video, seemingly defying
Could be.
logic, has
Could be,
fueled
Logan. I
speculation
could be
that this was
completely
no
wrong.
ordinary intruder.
And that's my impression.
Window. Bottom window.
But I never doubt anybody's opinion. Everyone has a right to have their own opinion. I will never doubt anyone here or call anyone a liar. Let's move on.
In a chilling TikTok video shared by user Kareed_4, a peaceful hike through the woods takes a sinister turn, leaving viewers
But I will call
on
hoax
edge.
on a video.
The footage begins normally enough as the poster films their walk along a serene forest path.
Oh, there you go, El Martino. Thanks for saying that.
Suddenly, everything goes silent. Even a nearby rabbit seems to freeze in its tracks. Listen closely to what happens next.
That's freaky as hell.
A muffled cry echoes through the trees. Many viewers believe that the voice can be heard saying, "Help me."
Ooh, that's weird. I call possibly Skinwalker as well. They're going to mention Skinwalkers here.
The unsettling sound prompts the TikToker to abandon their hike and retreat from the area, capturing the eerie moment on camera.
Oh, man.
The video has sparked heated debate in the comments section, with many
Agreed, Logan.
speculating
It
on the
goes
source of
silent in the
voice.
woods.
Some viewers point to
And
Native
there's a
American
rabbit
folklore,
in there that
suggesting it
actually
could be a
freezes and is
skinwalker,
like,
an
what
entity
is
said to
going
mimic
on?
human
And the
voices
rabbit
to
is
lure
by
victims
the
into
guy
danger.
recording. He's
Others
scared.
question
He's
whether
like,
the
hey, bro,
TikToker's
can I
decision
stand
to
next to
flee might have
you?
left someone genuinely in distress. This unnerving encounter leaves viewers grappling with unanswered questions and the terrifying possibility of what or who might have been waiting unseen in the woods.
Ugh. All right. Let's move on. I got everybody's just there. Yeah,
In a
it could be
video
a
shared to
mimic,
Reddit
too.
by user Strong Literature 505, viewers are given a glimpse into a series of bizarre and unexplained events surrounding a seemingly ordinary backyard. Take a look. What makes this footage strange is the user's claim that the
And
shed door is
I'm going to
secured by a
bring in
rusty,
somebody
stiff
here in
spin-hook
one
latch,
second.
making it unlikely to open all
So
on its
give me
own.
one
Adding to
sec.
the unease, the poster describes a string of mysterious occurrences inside their home. They report unexplained noises, appliances behaving erratically like a mic.
Give me one sec here, guys. I got to pop back up here on the stream, on the screen. And what we're going to do now is I am going to bring in a very loved member of this channel. And hello, dear. How are you? Welcome.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me. And I'm sorry that I couldn't have joined sooner.
No,
I
of
did
course.
my best.
Of course. Here, hold on. Let me make this the right size here. And I am going to pull that out. I'm going to remove it from the screen. How are you doing?
I am good. How are you?
Doing well. We're having a fun time tonight. We've had a good group of people here. We've been, commenting on a number of different videos. Some that are very intriguing, some that grab all of our attention, and some that you and I will definitely call hoax on. So, how's everything going on at the in between?
Good. Very good. Busy.
I
But,
I know.
Yeah.
You're
And then I
doing
couldn't get my camera to work. I couldn't get my real camera to work. So I'm stuck with this. It's a good webcam, but it's still a
You
webcam.
look great.
Thank
You
you.
look great. Let's
Thank you.
let's
Did you save some good ones for me?
Oh, absolutely. And I have a
I
whole
love slapped ham. I
I do
love slapped
too.
ham.
I've watched him for a long time. In fact, me and my daughter has a shirt. I bought her a slapped ham shirt.
Really?
So let me
Love it. I can't watch them at night anymore. I used to watch them, I watch videos before I go to sleep at night. That's just what I do. And I used to watch them at night, and I just can't anymore because I get too creeped out. Too creeped out.
I understand. Hold on one sec. I'm going to bring this back up to the screen, and I am going to restart this video since you just came in. And what I'll do here in a second as well is, hold on, I'm going to make the screen bigger.
In a video shared to Reddit by user Strong Literature 505, viewers are given a glimpse into a series of bizarre and unexplained events surrounding a seemingly ordinary backyard. Take a look. A bright orb appears to crash into a shed, causing its door to swing open. What makes this footage strange is the user's claim that the shed door is secured by a rusty, stiff spin hook latch, making it unlikely to open all on its own. Adding to the unease, the poster describes a string of mysterious occurrences inside their home. They report unexplained noises, appliances behaving erratically like a microwave setting timers by itself, and a kettle that won't stop boiling, as though someone's holding the switch down. Even the family dog has exhibited strange behaviour, often staring through people or fixated on empty spaces, as if sensing something unseen. These details paint a disturbing picture of a household besieged by eerie, unexplained phenomena. Whether the results of a supernatural force or something else entirely, the video leaves viewers unsettled, sparking debates and questions about what could be lurking on this property.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Let's go right to Carol
In a
Ann.
discovery that seems
Let me
straight out of
pause this real quick, and I'm going to go backwards for a sec. So what do you guys think of this video? What do you see? Do you guys see, let me pause it, or not pause it, mute it, and I'll let this play again. And Carolyn, you go first. What do you think about this one?
I don't know. I've never been really big on orbs being a thing, but I see the orbs heading straight to the shed. I see that. But it also, I don't know. This one seems like it would be an easy one to fake.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think too many people were overly, blown away about Josie says the gardening ghost.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree. So let's do this. Let's move on to the next one here. And it is going, and I don't want it to go. Hold on a second there. Well, that last one went fast. All right, let's unpause this. Oh, sorry. Same one again.
In a video
All right.
In a discovery that seems straight out of a science fiction film, a slimy orange sac resembling a glowing dinosaur egg has been found in a canal in Utrecht, Holland. This peculiar object, which sparked curiosity and wild speculation, has been identified as a colony of bryozoans, tiny, hermaphroditic aquatic creatures that cluster together to form large gelatinous masses. According to local ecologist Anne Nyes, these colonies can merge to create a bag that may grow up to 2 meters in diameter. The mysterious pod was found attached to a floating island in the canal, marking the first time such a phenomenon has been recorded in the area. Despite their alien-like appearance, bryozoans are harmless and have been steadily spreading across Western Europe. Originally from the east coast of the United States, they were first documented in Germany in 1883.
I remember
and since
these.
expanded their range. Their recent sightings, including one last spring in Oklahoma, have fueled conspiracy
Those look
theories
like
about
the alien
egg
eggs
pods.
from Alien.
However, experts confirm that bryozoans are entirely natural, using their unique ability to reproduce both sexually and asexually, allowing them to clone themselves and rapidly colonize new environments. With nearly 6,000 known species, bryozoans play an...
Okay, I'm going to pause it here. So, do you remember when these things were falling from the sky? There's been videos about them where the gel things kind of, will once in a while they'll get singular gel types of substances, or like you saw that big one that was in the grass. They'll just fall, tons of them from the sky with no, explanation of what they are. There was this one experience that happened where this gel type stuff fell. People touched it and people died, like literally died. I don't know if anybody in the chat remembers that.
But that's not this, is it?
Well, they showed the one. Let me go back. I'll show you.
Because these things are just gross.
Yeah, they really are.
Ew.
They look like an alien pod. I would definitely not want to be in the water.
Absolutely do.
Let me see here. There it is. And of course it jumped back. Okay, there it is. So they had these things would fall. They fell in mass from the sky after, I think, a big storm or something. They might have put 2 and 2 together. But where the hell did these things come from? What are they? So, BJ.
It sounds like something that's always been here. We just don't always see it.
Right. Do you think that could possibly be something alien?
No, that seems completely he's telling us that it's completely natural.
Right.
It just looks really alien.
It does. This one right there.
Yes.
That looks like something out of a
crazy.
movie. Right.
That is, yeah. That's Invasion of the Body Snatchers right there.
100%.
Oh,
yeah,
my gosh.
I think they're natural as well, but I would never be surprised if, those things were falling and they found out that they are alien in some way. I'll have to go over sometime the one story about when the stuff fell from the sky and people died.
Yeah, I think that's different. I think that's some other gel stuff.
Right.
I think that's chemtrail stuff, personally.
Could be. All right, come on, video.
That's a thing.
Oh,
God.
it definitely is. I want this to start this video here. Come on. There we go.
Here's a quick and strange one posted to TikTok by UFO'Topia. It's some footage captured on the red carpet of an awards ceremony.
What? Wait a
The
minute.
woman appears to shift and move in a truly bizarre
What
way.
the heck was that? That was so weird. You guys catching this? Looks like AI almost.
It does.
That this looks like an old oh, this has
The
to
woman
be
appears to
AI.
shift and move in a truly
Or
bizarre
it's a
way.
fake of some kind.
Right. Because it
'Cause you-
happens to both. No, that's AI. You can see the AI, like, that
Admittedly,
kind
the
of
clip is terrible quality, so it's hard to know for
translucent
sure
thing
what's
that
going on
happens
here.
during
With that in
AI.
mind, I'll throw this one out
Right.
to you,
Well,
the
not to
viewers,
mention
for
there's the
final
little
judgment.
guy that
Right.
pops through.
Right.
Right there.
Right. Thank you. Yeah, that one's done.
Nah.
Nope.
On January 7th, 2024, Edward Smith, a content creator known for sharing footage of paranormal and mysterious phenomena, posted a video on Facebook that quickly gained attention across the platform. The footage, reportedly captured by a man living in a village near the Swiss Alps, shows his attempt to investigate strange and unusual noises coming from the mountains. Curious and determined, he climbed to the source of the sounds. What he captures at the peak is nothing short of unsettling.
Ne znam da li je moguće. Ne znam da li ste vidli. Ili mislim možda što sam sam ovde. Kao da mi se učinilo. Ne znam da ste vidli, molim vas zavratite. Ništa ne vidi.
The camera records two strange figures visible in the darkness, moving oddly. on top
That
of the
is
mountain.
weird. Oh,
What
very
is
odd.
it?
I have no idea. What the hell? And it
Well, now
looks
I
like
see the
there's
figures.
Video
Okay.
Yeah, you
speculates
can
that he
see
may have
them.
captured angels on camera.
Ooh.
He claims the figures were approximately 3.5 meters tall and seemed to be interacting with a lightning rod as though drawing energy from it.
Now, how
While
does
he
that work
admitted
out
feeling
to
frightened
feet?
during the encounter, he also mentioned
Like
that
10
the figures
feet?
didn't seem threatening and that witnessing these huge figures has completely altered his perspective on life, leading him to believe that humans are not the only intelligent beings on Earth.
That's I'm going to pause that right here. I want to talk about this one with you and with everybody else. Let me come back up here and open this back up and put us on screen. So, everybody, what do you think about this one now? We're getting into some Nephilim, angel, definite supernatural stuff out there. Yes. BJ, you're right. I just want to answer this real quick. And thank you, Wembley. You're correct. The blobs. That was the name
Yes.
of those things. Yeah. Matt, some researchers suggest that the blobs may have been a combination of bacteria and other microorganisms. Unfortunately, the samples that were collected for further study have since, of course, disappeared.
Of course.
Now, Wembley, you get the first comment on this video. Yeah, they're so tall. I mean, what does 3.5 meters make? Is that 9 feet or 9.5 feet? 10?
10 feet.
Okay. Because what is it? 3 meters per, or no, 3 feet per meter? Is that how it
Yep.
goes? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they're damn big, boy. Let's go back to them getting the full screen right here. They 100% are very large. That looks like, honestly, like a legitimate, like old kind of phone recording. Like now, could it be faked? Everything can be faked, but I don't know. There's something a little legit kind of coming from this one.
It's definitely interesting. The only thing that I wonder about, and I don't mean to like come in here and like be naysaying everything,
Honey, you're my guest. You say what you want.
but
We're
I'm kind
friends.
of curious let's just put it as I'm curious.
Okay.
Curious as to why the pole in the middle is blurry. Because the beings are blurry.
Yeah, they're blurring that
So-
out. Why are they blurring that out? Good point.
But is it blurry?
No, that's
Yeah,
blurred.
so are
from
they trying to
whoever
blur
made
everything
this.
so you can't really see what's there?
Good point, Carol Ann. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely
know.
worthy of my hoax comments. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Why are they Are they, buzzing that out? Is it
Yeah.
because whatever's under that shows and proves that it's a hoax, that it's a fake video? Let's see. We got a bunch of comments.
I don't know. That's odd.
Looks evil, Logan Arnold says.
That it does. It does look more demonic than angelic. I will say that for
Stacy
sure.
definitely agrees. Hey, Rye. I see Rye is back. Welcome, brother. Hey, Carol. How are you? Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. We have a huge group in here. We have 60 people in here right now, guys.
Wow.
I'm very excited about that. Let's keep growing, guys. Let's get back to the old live streams we used to do here. We used to do 150, 200 people. Let's get it up there. I'm so proud to have all you guys here. Do me a favor, if you haven't heard us mention it already, run back out real quick. We're not going anywhere. Carol Ann just got here. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Make sure you didn't get kicked off. Subscribe. It's happening to all of us. Carol Ann, tell your subscribers too. I saw a letter that went out that people are complaining that people that were subscribers all of a sudden were unsubscribed and they had no idea why. And
Wow.
The notification bell was screwed up as well.
That I get complaints about all the time.
Right. So just
my
always
people.
make sure, just when
Yeah.
you're watching a video from us, just check it out. And am I still subscribed?
Yeah.
So, and hold on a second here. Hold on one sec. I wanted to get some up on the screen. Stacy was just telling me something. What was that on? Oh, okay. I gotcha. Thank you, Logan. He sent that to me. Carol Ann put some up on here. I mean, not Carol Ann. I'm sorry. BJ put
I
something.
did what?
BJ put something up for you. And yeah, and I want to get it up on screen. And so I will get it up there. I promise. Let's move on real quick and I'll come back to it. So yeah, this one definitely a possibility, maybe
Odd.
something definitely creepy. I think that's the most I'll give it though. Same for
I
me.
wish I knew
Sarah.
what that thing in the center was.
I agree 100%.
You know?
Why is that blurred?
Yeah. I don't know.
The video has sparked hundreds of comments, with many expressing skepticism. Critics argue that the footage is likely fake, pointing to the odd shape of the wings, and questioning why something as extraordinary as angels would be so easily filmed on camera. On the other hand, some viewers believe the footage might be genuine. They speculate that if not angels, the figures could be connected to some unnatural or even malevolent entities, leaving room for interpretation. What do you think? Could this footage be evidence of something extraordinary, or is it just another clever hoax?
Possibly.
Disbelief Paranormal Official, a page known for sharing scary and paranormal content, posted a chilling photo on Facebook that has caught the attention of many across the platform. In the eerie snapshot, captured by a biker's body camera, a dark humanoid figure stands directly in front of the biker. However, the face of the figure is not visible. Some speculate it could be a Sasquatch, while others suggest it could be a skinwalker, a creature from folklore known for its terrifying shape-shifting abilities. With no further explanation provided by the uploader, it seems that the image and the creature captured in it will have to remain a mystery, at least for the time being.
Yeah, what'd you think?
In a chilling video uploaded
Let me
to
pause
TikTok by
this real
Dark
quick.
Mooseman,
What'd you think, Carol Ann, about that one?
I don't know. I mean, that one certainly would be easy to hoax, but man, they are out in the middle of
The
nowhere.
biker, however, the face
Yeah,
of the
I
figure is
agree. Let me mute
I
that.
mean, there is nothing going on behind there. So, other than the bike's light, if you turn that off, and there's nothing there.
Right. And you know what? You see a lot of these videos like in India and things like that. And they'll have like ghosts and things like that hiding, you know, and then people as well, I'm sure, you know, helping them hoax and stuff like that. So I don't know.
It's creepy.
Let me unmute this real quick.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
That got me too. That is something else.
Oh, my scalp is tingling.
He's not talking about it right now, so.
The footage, reportedly taken from the school's security system, shows a tall, thin woman with unnaturally long arms standing motionless at the front entrance. According to the uploader, the school's exterior gates were locked at the time, meaning that this creepy figure had somehow broken in. The security guard working alone overnight was understandably shaken. Some viewers speculated that the figure's long limbs and rigid posture gave off an uncanny, almost inhuman presence, with theories ranging from a paranormal entity to a disturbed trespasser. Others suggested it could be an example of a crawler, a legendary humanoid cryptid known for their elongated limbs and unnatural movements. Unfortunately, little follow-up information has been provided, leaving the identity of the figure open to wild speculation. Was this an actual break-in, a paranormal encounter, or something
That's
far
the one
more
that gets
disturbing?
me.
Let me
Yeah,
know what
that
you think
gets
in the
me
comments
too.
section below.
All right, let me.
In a spine-tingling video uploaded to TikTok.
Let's move this back for a second, because that is extremely creepy. You get a good view up on the face right there. It's definitely something out of a nightmare right there. I mean, I just can't imagine, like, you know, say when we do our, you know, our hunting ourselves, and you know, say we go wherever, and we end up running into something like that. I mean, that's
like my worst nightmare.
That would definitely make me rethink putting you know, feet on the ground for sure.
Ever again. Yes.
That's
ever
great.
again. Oh. Videos like that, that's why I stopped watching Slapped Ham at night. That is just so creepy.
Oh, beyond. Josie, thank you so much. You are big time supporting. I can't thank you enough. Yes, I love my 412 fam. I greatly appreciate that. That was so sweet of you. And that will absolutely help the channel immensely. All right, let's get away from this picture. I'm going to be seeing this in my nightmares.
You and me both.
She's saying goodbye.
It's been provided, leaving the identity of the figure open to wild speculation. Was this an actual break-in, a paranormal encounter, or something far more disturbing?
Far more disturbing.
Far more. Section below.
100%. All right, let's give them a good view
In a
here.
spine-tingling video uploaded to TikTok by user lqqe.tv, viewers witness an enigmatic scene unfolding under the cover of darkness.
Is that Jesus Christ?
Oh, these are creepy.
Oh, I've seen this. He gets so scared.
The footage captures a
He goes,
shadowy,
"Please,
human-like figure
please."
eerily floating through the
He
sky.
thinks it's the end of the world.
Hello?
Oh my gosh.
Initially spotted above a tree, the dark shape glides effortlessly before descending behind a nearby house, leaving the person recording in a state of astonishment.
Looks like it's coming down.
The camera operator's commentary adds an intriguing layer of interpretation with a moment of speculation that the figure could be Jesus Christ, invoking a mystical or divine explanation.
Is that Jesus Christ? Please. Please.
I told you.
Other theories emerged
I don't
as
mean to
well,
laugh
ranging
at the
from
poor
the
guy who thinks
supernatural,
it's the end of
suggesting
the
it could be a
world, but
witch or a spirit,
he
to a more
really
mundane
believes.
possibility, such as a cluster of balloons swept up.
What
by
do
the
you guys
wind.
think? Yeah, Josie thinks it's
We'll
a
throw this one over
jetpack
to you for
user.
final judgment. What do you think has been caught on camera here? Let me know in the comments section below.
We are going to go back and we are going to discuss this one because I think people have questions here. What's your thought on this, Carol Ann?
I think a jetpack user is a good guess, but I think there's, at least right now, they are so loud that you would hear that, you know? And at first, I was about to say that it's a bunch of balloons until toward the end when it starts floating down behind that house. Then it doesn't look like balloons anymore, you know?
Right.
Now, my question is, the guy is saying, is that Jesus Christ? Please, please. Is he saying, please be Jesus Christ? Or not be Jesus Christ? Because I got some making up to do for some bad things before you get here.
Actually, I saw the long version of that, and they interview him on that, like on Paranormal Caught on Camera. They always have the people who make the videos. If they send it in, they'll say, hey, I'm Jose, I sent this video in, and they'll discuss parts of it. And he says, I'm really sorry, I got really scared, I thought it was the end of the world. I was like, so yes, he was definitely running through his head, man, I hope I didn't make too many big mistakes. Because
that's what I would be thinking.
I'm going to be being left here.
Exactly.
Very, very funny.
I'd be like, wait, I need some more time, please.
Right. 100%.
But like I said, I thought it was balloons until toward the end there when it goes down over the house. And it doesn't look like balloons anymore.
No.
I don't know.
In fact, here, let's bring this back open here. That looks like the shape of a body. That's a person.
It does. It absolutely does.
BJ says, I'm not sold on that one. It is interesting, but there's just something about it. It looks like a blow up. Other than floating, there is no movement. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. But you definitely have a human body shape. Let's see here. Could it be secret military flying? Of course it could be. Always. Sure. There's I'm going to have to find it on the next live stream I do this, because this is going to be every week I'm doing a review. So you're always welcome, girl.
Thanks.
Awesome. Yeah. And there's one of a flying man. I'll have to find that video, and it looks legit. I mean, people are screaming as this thing is flying around, and it seems like he's using some kind of anti-gravity type of thing.
I don't know. I mean, I totally get pareidolia. Pareidolia is a thing.
Yes.
It looks like a human shape right there. We can see that. So I try to keep myself in check and not just go, all out on everything that I see. But it doesn't look like balloons. It doesn't look like a jetpack.
Right.
It doesn't look like a piece of plastic flying in the air.
No, that one right there looks pretty legit, man. That's the shape of a human body.
Yeah.
I don't know. I enjoy getting these videos, because we've got half of the people are saying I think it looks real, and the others saying I think it's fake.
Mm.
That's what these videos are for. All right. Let's move
The
on.
captivating video making waves on Instagram, uploaded by user SquatchWatch1, viewers are shown
Right.
what appears to be a Bigfoot-like figure perched high in a tree.
I swear to God, that's a Bigfoot sitting in a tree. I swear to God.
You'll give us a good view, bro.
Yeah.
It's never just good
Brief
enough.
footage has
I
sparked
didn't
heated
see
debate among
anything.
believers and skeptics alike. While some claim this could be a rare and remarkable
No,
sighting,
I
of
see the
elusive
a head of a
cryptid,
human
others argue that
being.
the lack of clear details
That
and
looks
the
like a
landscape
per-
footage hint at a
I
possible
see what he's
hoax.
seeing.
With the
But
video
It looks like
providing
when do they
minimal
make tree
context,
forts?
no concrete information
Yeah, I
about the
agree. It's
filming
a
location
it's
or
a
follow-up
house.
investigation,
The tree
the
house.
mystery remains unsolved.
Yeah, hoax, 100%. And look at the head. It looks like the Borg or something
So
from
is this
Star
footage
Trek.
an elaborate prank meant to stoke online curiosity, or could it be genuine
I
evidence
mean,
of Bigfoot
seriously,
casually
it does.
lounging in
Look at the
treetops?
head.
We'll throw this one
It's
over
I
to
mean,
you,
he's
the
just
viewer, for
sitting there
final
meditating,
judgment.
or
Yeah,
Take
it's
in the
not even
comment section
moving.
below.
Yeah, it's a complete and utter hoax. I'm not even stopping for that one.
Here's a quick and eerie one posted by the Instagram user Herman Exotics. Take a look.
Oh my God. Oh.
That's a good one.
Oh.
The video has quickly gone viral, sparking a flurry of comments as viewers struggle to make sense of what they're seeing.
Me
No
too.
kidding. Holy
One viewer
cow.
by the name Lonely Jenkins jokingly added, "Your dog died days ago. The entity's been living in your home masquerading as your beloved pet. The flesh suit is beginning to decay and
Oh,
it must
jeez.
take a new form soon. Please sleep lightly with a silver blade beneath your pillow." So with
That's
that
a
in
creepy
mind, watch
comment.
the clip one more time and sweet dreams.
Could it be just a dog in
Hold on, let me go back.
what do they call it? Infrared? Is that possible?
I mean, I think anything could be possible, but you know what? That's pretty damn good detail. I mean, that looks.
That's true. And it moves, it doesn't move like a dog, that's for sure.
No, it definitely has a very legit type of look to it. I'm using my phone as I do this, and I'm pinching and opening up. And I'm going to tell you what, man, that thing, if that's AI, that's a really good one. Because the new ones are all good, but man,
Yeah.
I mean, that looks like some kind of, as I'm looking at this 4 times pulled up, I mean, it looks like it does not look like a dog, man. It looks like it's kind of emaciated. It has almost like a human-ish shaped head, but you know what? Also getting, getting it with the as you pointed out, Carol Ann, you're using the night vision. Things can get messed up in that. So it could have more detail. I'd love to see a much closer picture of
Yeah.
this thing.
Holy cow.
Yeah, this is definitely something. I'm loving that one. I took a screen grab of that one. All right,
That is nightmare fuel.
100%. I mean, and it's moving. I mean, so I don't know.
In a TikTok video uploaded by lqq.tv, we see an eerie encounter caught on camera in Mexico that has online audiences unnerved. Take a look.
Yeah, that'll get your dog barking.
Yeah.
When the homeowner checked the surveillance footage, they were met with a terrifying discovery: a ghostly figure wandering across the road. What makes this sighting particularly disturbing is the setting. The nearest neighbour is supposedly 45 minutes away by car, eliminating the possibility of a casual passerby. The figure's presence and subsequent wailing has reignited fears of the infamous La Llorona, the weeping woman of Mexican folklore.
Definitely heard that one before. Oh, is that horrifying?
Oh, so the first whale was the ghost and not the dog.
Yeah, no, that was the
Ooh.
guy.
Legend has it that La
That's
Llorona
even
is the ghost of
weirder.
a grieving mother doomed to wander waterfronts in search of her drowned children, her mournful cries chilling those who hear her.
Is it your birthday,
The
Canuck?
spectral figure has sparked widespread speculation. Is it truly the legendary
Yeah,
La
right.
Llorona,
Could be,
or is there
but I
another
don't think it
explanation for
is.
this mysterious visitor in such an isolated area?
Could be just a
Whatever the
guy
truth may
high on
be,
drugs,
the sighting has left the
or
community on edge and TikTok viewers
Could be.
captivated.
Oh my God, is that would wake me up at night for sure.
A chilling cave exploration video by Instagram user Ibrahim Al Salti has gone viral, leaving viewers spooked after what appears to be a ghostly hand emerging from beneath a boulder. Ibrahim Al Salti, a well-known paranormal explorer, filmed the encounter in an eerie, shadow-filled cave, where for a split second, fingers can be seen slipping through a crack in the rock.
What the hell?
Oh my gosh.
What is that?
The footage, which garnered over 255,000 likes and 8,000 comments, quickly
Wait
spread
a second now. That's freaky.
visitor in such an
Let's
isolated
move
area.
this up ahead. I hope that's not like a monkey.
Ibrahim Al Salti, a well-known paranormal explorer, filmed the encounter in an eerie, shadow-filled cave, where for a split second, fingers can be seen slipping through
Oh,
a
he's
crack
in a
the rock.
cave. Move your hand, bro.
I was gonna say,
Oh, look at that. That's no monkey. I mean, the
No.
only could that be, well, they're not in the air. They're not in the Philippines. I was going to say that almost looks like a Komodo dragon's claws. But you know what? I mean, they're in the Middle East. This is not somewhere that you would expect to see something like that. That's really, really wild. What do you think, Carol Ann?
at first I was thinking it was some kind of animal, but now that I've seen it a second time, that just looks way too big of a claw. It looks too big to be a claw.
Which garnered over
it's just,
255,000
very
likes and
large.
8,000 comments, quickly spread across paranormal enthusiast circles, with many believing it could
But
be
then
evidence
again,
of a
that
supernatural
circle
being, perhaps a jinn.
Looks a little too
Ibrahim's
perfect.
exploits have been discussed in
Well, they cut it open there. That's where it was.
Arabic news outlets. He was even interviewed
Oh,
in a
no,
program,
I'm calling
Studio
hoax.
Al Arab, about his scary explorations, which have millions of followers online. In those interviews, he describes
Hoax.
encountering jinn, supernatural
That's a
beings in
person.
caves and
You
abandoned
can tell that's a human being. Now, do I think what that thing was a real animal? I do. It looked legit, but I think that now you're saying this looks like too perfect here. Like they opened the hole and then they put this back over it. Is that what you're
Yep.
saying? I
Yep.
agree. It does look staged. And the Middle Eastern paranormal shows are 99% fake. They are so just, when you've seen something so bad or a person does something so cringeworthy that you actually feel embarrassed watching it or that.
Right.
That's what I feel like when I watch the Middle Eastern paranormal channels. They're so bad. Oh, and the people buy it. They're people over there. Like, God bless them. At least they need stuff to scare them too.
Yeah.
Of a supernatural being,
Yeah.
perhaps
So
a
I'd love to
jinn.
know what they're using
Ibrahim's
right there.
exploits have been discussed in
But
Arabic
when The
news
Rock
outlets.
comes up,
He was even interviewed on
yeah, you lost all credibility with me right there. Yeah.
Studio
And
Al
watch,
Arab
this is a
about his
person
scary
with red
explorations,
goggles on,
which have millions
with
of followers
LED
online.
goggles on.
In those interviews, he describes
Yeah.
encountering jinn,
See, that's a man. You can see
Yeah.
it's a guy.
supernatural
Oh,
beings in
jeez.
caves and abandoned sites. Regardless of belief, this video
I mean, if
struck
that
a nerve,
happened right
igniting
there,
debate and adding
And that was
fingers
it.
coming out, would they not just freak the hell out and run away? I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
they're acting real nonchalant about
Yeah.
it. Like, hey guys, look what I found. I'm in a cave.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, a freaking some type of creature is sorry, Rye, I should have taken that down. Is sticking its fingers in there, and I'm about to flip out, and we're getting it, live right now on our video here.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Carol Ann BJ says something good. There are two separate hands, paws, or whatever, because you see one, but the other is removing dirt from the other side. Oh, good catch. Good catch. Yeah. And yeah, I see you guys talking about the camel spiders.
That's true. Those things are huge.
BJ, I see that. I'll look right now, honey. She sent me something in Messenger. Let's see here. She sent me. Oh my goodness! I have to bring this up real quick. She did a really good job of maybe finding the actual fingers of these things that somebody used gloves. Hold on a second. All right, hold on a sec. I gotta bring up the share real quick. Give me 1 sec. She did a good job. I'm proud of her. She always does a great job. She kicks butt, man. All right. Let me share this. Share. Let me come back to you guys. Add to scene, and boom. Boy, that looks familiar, doesn't it? That really looks like them.
Yeah, it does.
I'm looking at it on my finger. Carol Ann, she caught it.
Oh.
I'm going to send you to your, I'm sure you have your phone on you.
Yeah.
I'm going to send this to you real quick on your messenger, this picture. You have to see it up close. And I think once you see it up close, you're going to say 100%.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. And guys, if I'm not getting to all of your comments, I apologize. I'm trying hard. I see all of I see them all. There's something for Rye there as well. But yeah, oh my God, cringeworthy. They got them. How did they get them there? I got a question there. Well, you can buy them on Amazon. So let me.
Yeah, they've got mailboxes.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they can buy stuff. Let me open this up here. I need to remove this scene. And I need to start that over. Bring back the video.
Yeah, let's get through these last couple because Mr. In-Between is waiting for us.
Right, he is. I forgot. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. He's like, when are you guys going to be done?
We're coming.
I said soon,
Hold
soon,
on.
soon.
I need to reshare this. Hold on. All right, add to screen. This is the Dogman. This is a good one.
Dogman lurking on Cranes Hollow Road in Amsterdam, New York. The image, reportedly taken years ago and later enhanced,
What do you
has
guys think about
reignited
this
debates
one?
about the existence of canine cryptids.
Has a
know.
human
The
shape to
Dogman
me.
is a legendary creature often
Looks like a
described as
person wearing
bipedal,
a costume
wolf-like
because of
beast
the
with
way they're
piercing
bending at
eyes
the
and immense
waist.
speed.
The thing
Yeah.
that I
Reports of
saw
these terrifying
had
entities date
had
back
the
centuries,
animal
with one of the
shape.
earliest well-documented
It didn't
encounters
have
occurring in
to like
1887 in Wexford
stress
County,
its
Michigan.
body to be on all
Witnesses
fours.
described
You
a
can
towering
see
humanoid
right at
wolf
the
that stood
waist
upright,
the
possessing a chilling
human
human-like
shape.
intelligence. In the modern era, the Michigan Dogman became
All right,
famous
come on,
due
people,
to the
show it again.
1987 song "The Legend" by
It's
Steve
coming.
Cook, which was
I'm
inspired
sure
by
it's
alleged
coming.
sightings spanning 10-year cycles. Wisconsin has its own version of the legend known as the Beast of Bray Road, which has been sighted since the 1930s. Similar encounters have
Hey,
been
show us the
reported across
picture
North
here,
America,
Slapdam.
often tied to desolate roads, deep forests, and areas of reported high paranormal activity. The Cranes Hollow
There it
Road
is. You see what I
photo has
mean?
drawn significant attention, with some calling it a groundbreaking capture.
I disagree. So you see my pointer. It just in this area, you can just tell. Look, the hands are almost coming up off the ground because a human being. Look at the leg, how straight it is. It's like a knee locked out and almost going back a little bit because it's so straight and hyperextended. And you can tell the hips right here and the back at how raised it is. That's a person. 100%.
Just somebody bending over?
Yep, that's a person in a suit trying to pretend that they're on all fours. 100%.
So, is this image proof of an unknown predator roaming the wilds of New York State, or just a trick of the light playing on our deepest fears?
Good. I mean, he's getting close. I
The
want to
debate
stay right here.
continues.
I mean, look, he's gotten very close. I just, guys, you think? Yeah, I'm not able to see with the screen right now, all of you guys commenting where I can put you on the screen, but I'm looking at my phone and and also, hi, Mr. In Between. Nice to see you, Ant.
Is he in there?
Yes, he is. Oh, okay.
Hello,
Sorry.
Mr. In Between.
I'm being told I left up a comment. Hold on a sec. And you can see better. I apologize because I'm switching back and forth to the other channel for the YouTube. So let's restart. I think the majority of you think that looks fake, but some might not.
I mean, it's weird, but I don't know.
TikTok
This
user Pauline
is
Regalo,
awesome.
known as Designs, has sparked intense online debate after capturing a mysterious golden orb hovering in the skies above Tuscarora, Pennsylvania.
This is incredible.
The footage, recorded in December 2024 using a Nikon P1000 with a 3000mm telescopic lens in 4K resolution, adds to a growing series of videos she's shared featuring unidentified aerial phenomena.
So I hope they show the other one because
Pauline, who's been
she
documenting these
talks
wood-like
to
entities
the other
for
one
some
and it
time, attempted
responds to
something
her.
unprecedented in her latest video: direct
There it is.
communication.
That's kind of cool. Can you talk to me? Jesus loves me. Oh, you know Jesus. You know Jesus. Jesus is awesome, isn't he?
That's
Viewers were
incredible.
struck by what appeared
Wow.
to be subtle reactions from the golden orb whenever Pauline mentioned Jesus and God.
God is good.
See, I mean, that you can't fake that.
God
She's
is
looking,
good.
she's recording through her
God is
telescope.
good.
Right.
That's incredible. Now, they also did this on another channel called
This has led
Blackwood
some
that
to
I like a
speculate
lot.
that these UAPs
And
might be
he was
connected to
going
spiritual
over some
entities
of
rather
the
than extraterrestrial
spiritual,
life.
like angels and
Jesus
entities
loves
in the
me.
Bible. and they talk about these different ones, and it matches.
The orb's behavior even prompted some to suggest
Yeah,
could be
there
an
it is.
angelic manifestation. The idea of angels being connected to these sightings isn't new.
So
Popular
around it, you
culture
saw
often
in that
portrays
picture, I
angels
forget
as
which
glowing
one
humanoid
that
figures
is.
with flowing robes and feathered wings, but biblically
They say
accurate
it's the
depictions
one
are far more
that
complex
if you
and
look upon
otherworldly.
it
In
with
scripture,
human
angels are
eyes, your
often
mind
described as
would go
orbs or wheels
crazy.
adorned with multiple faces,
There it
wings,
is,
and
right there.
countless
They're saying
eyes.
that's kind of
Imagery
one
that
of
aligns
those.
intriguingly with reports of UAPs,
And there's a
orbs,
specific
orb-like
angel.
entities.
I can't remember.
For
I'm sure
instance, in the
somebody
book
will,
of Ezekiel, the prophet describes
maybe
a
he'll
vision
say
of an
it.
angelic being as a wheel within a
There it
wheel,
is.
with their rims full of eyes all around. Such
It
descriptions
looks
bear a
like
striking
that.
resemblance to modern accounts of glowing
Now, if you were able
otherworldly
to get
orbs.
close up on that, who knows? That could be
Pauline's
eyes.
footage comes at a time when UAP sightings are on the rise, particularly in the eastern United States.
Really wild,
These
huh, guys?
sightings,
What do you
often
guys
linked to the
think? We're
recent
getting a little
wave of drone
religious here, but I
activity, have
think that
drawn
no,
the
those
attention
are
of
drones.
skeptics and believers alike.
Yeah.
However, the apparent responsiveness of the golden orb
I'm
to spiritual
floored by this
invocations
one.
has shifted the narrative for many,
That it
raising
answered
questions
her.
about the nature
Right.
of these phenomena.
I mean, at first I was thinking, you know,
Could Pauline's
she's
golden
pointing at
orb
something in the
truly be an
sky with a
angelic
3,000
presence, or is
millimeter
it a
lens.
manifestation of some
Thank you,
otherworldly
Sugi.
That is
intelligence
just-
responding
Seraphim.
in ways we don't
Oh, there
yet
you go.
understand.
That
Either way, the
it's
footage
just
has reignited
something so
curiosity
far
about
away,
the
and that
intersection
the
of the
movement
paranormal and the divine.
is like atmospheric, whatever.
So what do you think?
Yeah.
Has Pauline
But-
captured evidence of something profound?
That's what I was gonna
Or
say
is
at
this simply
first,
another
but
mystery of the skies?
reacts to her.
Love to hear your thoughts.
It does.
That's
I-
amazing.
God is good.
The seraphim is like the guardian of heaven, and that's the one that the angel that has thousands of eyes and flame.
Do you want to see
They
some more
say
scary
you
video
can't.
clips? Then check those two links out
You
right
can't
there.
look upon
Also,
it
remember
as
to check out
a
our-
normal person. Apparently, they say that. Now, I don't know if there's anyone out there that's ever really looked upon it, but I'll tell you what, that sure as hell looks a lot like the seraphim pictures, and the way that it moved, it looked like it had that gyroscopic type of stuff going on. And again, it reacted.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That is
I mean,
amazing.
how can you can't deny that one right there.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're so happy that you came by. Thank you.
Thanks.
We'll have you come by earlier next time.
Yes.
And I'll get a really good one, juicy one. And so there's no like
Good.
shitty ones in there.
Scare
And
me.
and we will do that. We will bring you back. You're a regular here anyway. You're always welcome anytime, girly. Is there anything you wanted to let the 412 know what's going on with the in between?
We're just keeping on. If I don't know, come visit me over at the In Between Tales on YouTube.
Definitely,
Give us a
guys.
watch.
Make
That would be
sure
appreciated.
Make sure that you do it. Head on over to the in between, and BJ has thrown it up, and there's so many comments every time I try and go back to highlight your information. People are well, you're getting a lot of comments here, girl.
Thank you. Thank you, Stacy, I saw that she had put up our information earlier. So thank you for the plug. Oh, you know what? One thing I should say is probably this week, but I don't know for sure. Maybe next week. I just, on Monday, had a recording session with Josh for his podcast.
Oh,
so
wow.
look out for sometime in the next week or so. He said maybe this week, but if not, next week, be looking on the What Lurks Beneath podcast for me.
Awesome. I love it. Oh, I
know. I was
definitely
so
will.
excited. So we'll see.
Awesome. I love it. You're getting let's see. Hey, Lyson, you came in. I'm glad that I see you here.
Thank you, Wembley.
Yeah, they're all, I agree, Carol. You're talking to two of Josh's biggest friends right here. We love Josh.
Love Josh.
He's on vacation right now, but
Oh, is
he'll
he?
be back. Yeah. He's on vacation because he was supposed to come do the I will license for sure. Good to see you here. He was supposed to come on the show and do a live stream.
Yeah.
He was out. He said, "I can't. I'm going out of town, or I'm out of town." I think already. So he's gonna actually do a live stream with me on the 30th. So guys, the 30th, Josh will be here on a live stream, and
Nice.
we'll do like and also I'd like to do a future like group of us, together.
That would be fun.
You, me, Josh together on here. Get Mr. In Between to join us if he wants to. So
That'd
I
be
think
fun.
he has a lot to offer.
Yeah.
So everybody that has been here tonight, and let me see, I just saw something from him. I hope I can.
What, something from
He
Josh
just
or
made a
from Mr. In
comment.
Between?
No, from your man. He just made a comment, said human proportions, and he was commenting on something. Everybody's just throwing the love out. That's very nice, Kel. Thank you. Need a live with all four of you. And there's a young man that I'm gonna do a collaboration with very soon. You guys might not be familiar with him on the In Between or Planet 412 too much. He has been on doing a collab with you recently. Is Mr. E Files is the name of the channel. Check it out if you guys like, similar types of things, stories about crimes and supernatural and weird stuff. I'm bringing a new guy on, a young man that's doing a great job on a channel called Mr. E. So Mister E Files. And he has a good channel. Go check him out. Tell him you've come.
I don't think you spell it out though. I think it's MR.
Is it? Okay, hold on.
So.
Let me see.
I think it's MRE Files. I think.
Let me see. I'm going to bring it up on my phone real quick. No, it's MisterEFiles.
My bad. Totally my bad.
Oh, no. Hold on. That's YouTube screwed it up, the search. I went to his channel, and it's Mr. MR, then a capital E file. So you were correct. Okay. So, guys, this is his channel. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Okay, now you can't see it.
Right. I never do this. Hold on. There it is.
There we go. That's better.
And he did a collaboration with you, Carol Ann?
Well, we just won. Well, so just in case people don't know, all four of us did a collaboration. Was that last September already, I think?
Yeah, it's been a while. It was me, you, Josh, him, Dread. He was the one in charge of the whole thing when we did that giant collaboration. Remember?
Just the four of us? Yeah,
the four of us did one as well. Correct.
Right.
We did.
But that was over a year ago already, I think.
It was. That was before the Dread one, wasn't it?
Right. Yes, it was.
Yeah. So
then we did one with
collabs.
Donovan Dread. But then he and I just did one maybe a little over a month ago, where we had a 2-part story. So I did the first part on my channel, and he did the second part on his channel.
I actually recently just sent him one to do a collab with him, and he said we definitely need to do one sometime.
Nice.
You just did a video. I got a question, Matt. Do you like Dark Waters from Logan Arnold? Mr. In Between, so many collabs, but they're awesome. They do a great thing. Let me tell you something. I am on trying to get one done with Mr. Ballin. That would be a game changer for my channel. He knows who I am. We've had a discussion. 100%. Him and I have spoke. He said he wants to do my experience sometime in the future. He said, I want to wait till the other ones have not been doing them for a while. He says, you're a very popular guy in the Dogman world. And I said, well, unfortunately, it wasn't my choice. And he said he would love to do it sometime in the future. I said, I'd love to do a collab with you. And, doing a collab, he doesn't do really collabs. He did a collab with Bedtime Stories, who did my experience in another video. If you haven't seen them on Bedtime Stories, check them out. They're huge. Bedtime Stories is phenomenal. They're really close with Balin, and they got me in touch with him. So hopefully in the somewhat near future, I could get the Mr. Millions on. Going back to, let's see, Planet 412, 2 videos. It's true. So one of the video, Dead Dog Man, super clear. Okay, I will definitely check them out. That's one of my favorite videos that I ever did, Josie. Josh always says, Matt, you should just go off the hilt like you did with your Palmyra main video and just riff. I'm like, Josh, I can't riff every freaking video. Speaking with, I've got the queen here. Can you riff all of your videos? No. He's like, that's what you should do for all your videos. You knocked it out of the park. I'm like, dude, I knew the story front, back, and sideways. That's why I riffed it. Yeah, no.
Well, there is something to be said about taking the time, and I could do it too. You take the time and you learn that story. That's what Mr. Balin does.
You're right.
And that's why he can riff the way he does, is because he takes the time to memorize the story.
Correct. You're right.
Before he does it. Yeah.
He does. And I am planning on, there are some big ones that I am already making. Like, I'm working on different ones. I pick a night and I work on a couple, and I pick a night and I change. And there's some really big ones that I love. They're like really special to me, these paranormal stories. And I'm going to riff with a couple of them. So Josh, I'm sure will be excited to hear me say that. But thanks, BJ. You're awesome. Going back, Dark Waters, I think Logan Arnold asked me, you just did a video with him in there. I saw that one. He's lucky he made it out too.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I had no idea that he had his own Dogman encounter. I knew the channel. I've been listening to the channel for a long time, and I actually did an interview with him over a year ago. So I was like, oh, Dark Waters. I didn't know he had his own episode, his own encounter. So I just did a video last week or the week before that was.
I had never heard it either. That was my first time hearing it. I didn't know either.
Crazy.
You know what I liked and what was realistic about it for me was it wasn't overly grand. It was very matter of fact. And his friend asked him towards the end, do you want to see them up close? Do you want to see what you missed in the shadows? And he was like, hell no.
No.
That's realistic.
Right.
Because from somebody it happened to? No, I don't ever want to run into that thing again, ever. Unless I am far away. It has no, I don't know I'm there. It's imprinted on me, man. And I'm far, and I'm capable of being able to get out of there quick, and I'm armed heavily. But that thing turns into a shadow. What the hell am I going to do to it? I will never. No, I don't want to see it again. I had it come up to me in a out of body experience, and that's still screwing with me. I'm still paranoid about it. Every time I come into my backyard at night with the woods and everything, I'm so paranoid. Every time.
Imagine.
I'm like always just like, and my Hadley, my little dog, will like freeze in the yard once in a while, and you hear something. Now we have deer in the woods, so they make a lot of noise. But man, that will be one day. I'm just feeling like there's like this one spot at the back of our fence, and it's probably at the like between 10 to 12 foot area, and it's like like this. It's just open. And I always feel like I'm going to see a set of eyes through, because it's like a perfect little tunnel into the deep woods. And I'm like, man, one day I know I'm going to see them glowing eyes in my woods again. But to answer the question real quick, I don't know Dark Waters. So, do I like him? I've liked some of his stories I've heard. I don't dislike or like him. I don't know him. I'm sure he's a cool guy.
I think he's a great storyteller. He's a fantastic storyteller. I love the way he tells stories.
I
I think
agree.
there's people, and I have no personal knowledge, but I know that there are people on both sides of the fence about dark waters,
I know.
But
That's why I wanted to say what I said.
but he no
Someone.
longer tells Dogman stories.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
his channel still has all of those episodes are still there, but that is not the content that he produces anymore.
Right.
Which is kind of sad.
Well, you know what? I wonder if because of some of that trouble that was going on between a number of podcasters, which we're all in this together, man. I mean, why are we going to hate on each other? But I get hate mail. Do you get any hate stuff ever?
Not from other channels.
No, from people.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you can't avoid that, man.
Can't
It just
avoid that.
happens.
No.
It's I don't get much, and I highly doubt you do either.
Not a ton.
Yeah.
There are just some people that obviously need a hobby.
Yes,
Just put it that way.
I agree. And Lyson, I will check in that group what you just asked me. And brother, those are always close to me. He said, "Get your guns, Matt." Bro, it's Ohio. It's concealed carry state. I always have my gun with me. So I don't go to stores with it or anything. It stays in the car. But when I'm in my backyard, it is very close to where I can grab it.
Nice.
Guys, I absolutely, and real quick, I just have to comment on this. Like someone was saying, I forget who it was, said, could you use a stun gun on it? No. Carol, bullets don't work. Yeah, you hear stories of these things getting shot and being like, they almost enjoy. They just don't feel any pain. So, yeah, just guys, don't ever hope that you're in a position that you feel you have to do something to. You're right, Lacey, it is. I hope you never find yourself in a position where you see something like this and you feel you have to, do something to save your life. It's not a fun experience. So we are going to get out of here because I have a meeting with somebody which
we're 1 hour overdue for.
That lady right there. I have a little meeting with her. So real quick, let me put this up for BJ because she is phenomenal. Anybody who wants to check out her YouTube channel, guys, please check out her YouTube channel. You can also see all of her books, paranormal interviews under the playlist, including with me, what we did together. You see the YouTube address right there, guys. She has written a number of books, a lot. I forget, is it 18 or 12, BJ? Correct me. And I'm in one of her, she made a coloring book, a cryptid Bigfoot coloring book. I'm in it. She talks about me. She makes a little comment to me in it. And I know you do, Lyson. And BJ's absolutely phenomenal. She does a great job. She's actually written books. So go over there, buy them on her site. She has links to them. You can get them on Amazon. Just go ahead. I would really appreciate if you guys would do that. For a favor from me, and I'm sure Carol Ann feels the same way, get over there, subscribe to her channel, and do everything you do for us. Let's see, I just subbed to your channel, BJ, from Logan Arnold. There you go.
Nice.
BJ saying 15 books, 3 of which are horror with one of the Dogman books. And it's called Josiah Wolf. I actually just started reading it. So, and it's signed by the author. So,
nice.
She does a great job. Well, guys, you're so welcome. Louise, we love having you. Appreciate it. we're going to get going here. Love all of you guys. Carol Ann, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I had a blast. We will,
Me too.
we will be back very soon, guys.
Yes.
So I will see you soon. Bye, everybody. I'm going to pull you out. Hang on for a sec. Bye, everybody.